Good evening, and welcome to Masterpiece Shitpiece Theater. If you would please kindly take your seats, the show will begin momentarily. Yeah, it's funny.
Dude, I cut off my Facebook and Instagram and everything. Yo.
Put his penis and said, "But did you die?"
Wait, I don't think they can hear you, Nick.
There we go. Sorry about that. Anyways, it's intro time. It's another episode of Masterpiece Shitpiece Theater. You guys know how this rolls. So, we have a guest this week. We have Eddie Dust Mites.
Yo.
Tell him where you're at.
Making around.
What's going on, everybody?
Chilling.
I'm right here talking to you motherfuckers. Nice. I'm allowed to curse a lot, right? It's Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Have you listened to our show before?
No rules,
I'm the one that has to appeal all the
He's the one that has to fix it when Rob
strikes and not suitable for viewers. So I just put like an over 21 and over on the show.
There you go.
Translation: It's God damn it, I need to ban Rob. God damn it, I need to ban Rob.
Damn it, I'm getting another email because of these fucking jokers again.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, YouTube gods. Don't shut us down.
Yeah.
No, I'm only kidding. I'm only joking. I'm only playing. I kid. What's up, everybody? Thank you for having me on.
Thanks for coming on, dude.
Pleasure to have you, big guy. Pleasure to have you.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
Absolutely.
All right.
Vacation's coming up to a wrap, and what a way to go out.
Yeah.
And
I
then
wouldn't
another one
usually go.
starts in 4
When do you gotta
days,
go back
right?
to work, man?
Wait,
Monday.
Ooh.
So I still got a few days.
and he's on vacation again on Tuesday.
Yeah, no. I won't be on vacation probably until July, and then my next one will be TFCon, and that's it.
What's your your
sweet.
normal work? Like how many days a week do you work normally?
6.
There you go.
Damn.
Yeah, my days sometimes could be 9 to 12 hours long.
You
Yeah.
keep my
Busy,
kind of
dude.
shit. So why the fuck do all these grocery stores close their receiving department at fucking 10 a.m. if
I-
there's
I-
managers on duty?
I never heard about that one, but I don't know anything about grocery stores.
That's all right, I won.
Fucking Eddie.
Yeah, fucking
All right.
Rob, he decided to, since these managers were giving him shit when he was trying to deliver their goods, he's like, all right, fine, I'll send it back to the distributor. Now you'll have to pay extra to get it back.
Yeah.
So I renamed him the fucker of grocers in our chat.
I mean, even with my business is like whatever. Anytime a truck comes, we receive it unless it's like a third party and it's like after a certain time.
Like third
It's not-
party
Not 10 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? Our store does have it has what they call it's a curfew because there's homes real close to us.
Yeah.
And, there's a development there, so it's like after 10 o'clock we're not allowed to take deliveries. And
Yeah, but it's 10 p.m.
yeah, our provider, we're constantly getting shit late, and it's like every time they send it late, we could get fined because it's after.
Oh,
curfew.
wow.
Is that like a noise, kind of like a noise ordinance?
Yeah,
and
it's a
shit?
noise
Like,
ordinance
okay.
because the truck's idling and stuff, and it's kind of weird that they're talking about putting a huge Walmart supercenter where I'm at, and I don't see how that's going to fly the way Walmart has their delivery. So I think
Oh, hell
Walmart
yeah.
probably
They're all
gonna-
hours of the day.
they're going to probably grease some palms knowing them.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
got
this
that
one's in
money.
a fucking business district, though. There ain't no houses anywhere near it.
Yeah, but our receiving department, our receiving officers there until 3 o'clock every day, and even afterwards, we take deliveries nonstop because most of our deliveries come later on the night, unless it's coming directly from like the main distributor itself, like
Yeah, the
coming from
vendors.
coming from General Mills or some shit like that.
Yeah, common carrier
Polar
stuff. Like
print.
any of the stores up here, except for this one, whenever you get there, as long as the store manager's on duty, they're fine.
Yeah. Yep.
But nope, not this one. Store manager just cost his store $1,400 in shipping charges.
That's bananas, man. That's crazy.
Because they're out of the shit.
There
that I
may
was
have
trying
been
to deliver.
bananas on the truck.
Nope, not on mine.
Hmm.
There ain't no reefer on my shit.
Welcome to the Retail Podcast.
Yeah.
Indeed, right?
All right, Josh Pfister, where you at?
I'm not acknowledging that name.
All right then, Rob Milton.
That never happened. In my mind, that did not happen.
It was Josh Fistum.
Oh, Josh. He's a
Fisher.
good
Barely
fence.
even know her.
Fuck, man.
Tell him where you're at, Josh.
I'm everywhere, man. Catch me
Damn it.
every Friday night here with you guys around 9 p.m.-ish on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. You can catch me every Friday with my friend Greg on the All Queued Up podcast and occasionally on Off the Runner. Follow me on Twitter at nsubinor76 and, regular name on Facebook and links to other places on my personal page there as well. So that's me.
Very nice.
God, that was so professional. Jesus.
That was, man. That was straight up and down.
Hey, he's been practicing for a
Good
month.
job.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
Robert.
Oh, I be cracking a bang and fucking over grocery stores everywhere.
Nice.
What do you got there?
Nice
Black cherry vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Look at these dudes shooting this shit about bang.
I know, right?
Dude,
It's
this
a
and the
cult,
Rainbow
man.
Unicorn are my jam, man.
Rainbow unicorn's good shit, man. It's
What does
strawberry and
rainbow
dragon
unicorn
fruit.
taste like?
Dude, speaking of, off topic, my wife tried the Rainbow Unicorn for the first time yesterday. And she goes, Jesus Christ, it's 80s in a can.
Yes.
Damn, dude. What's it taste like?
According to her, it tastes like the pink cough syrup.
Like
And-
Pepto-Bismol?
No, the cough syrup. Like this bubblegum flavored cough syrup.
Amoxicillin.
Ooh,
Yeah.
boy, amoxicillin. I used to drink that by the fucking grip back in the day, man. I love that shit.
Yo, my cough ain't good. Where that sweet
I
pink
had
shit
a
at?
new ailment every week just so I could drink that shit.
No. Dude, she said it tasted like a combination of that, Skittles, and everything dumped into a can of Sprite.
It's amazing.
She said as
real
soon as she
quick,
drank it, she was growing leg warmers.
I'm gonna crowbar an old school dust story in here. When I was a kid, me and my sister were home a lot alone when we were younger because I had a single mother working, and the Flintstones vitamins were big in the '70s, and we loved Flintstones vitamins. So we found out where my mother used to put them, and we climbed up. Well, I climbed up and got into the medicine cabinet, and me and my sister split a whole bottle of Flintstones vitamins.
The healthiest you've ever been.
Shitting for days, buddy. Shitting for days.
Yeah, man, I bet your
Wow.
stomach didn't feel good after all them fucking vitamins. Fuck.
Didn't help me. Sure made me healthy.
I know, right?
Did you have a favorite? Did you have a favorite Flintstones character vitamin?
No, I don't really remember. I just remember
Dino.
the story. Getting
What
my
was the
ass
purple
beat
one?
down for that one.
Dino.
What was the purple one?
Dino.
It was Dino? That one.
Yeah. Jesus, don't believe me. Said it like 5 times, Rob.
You might
Yeah,
wanna
but you
Google
always
it,
spell
Rob.
random shit.
Yeah.
true.
He's like, you're
That's
always
true.
doing bullshit.
Now my feelings are hurt, Russ.
I'm sorry, baby. Maybe that figure you get will help you. You can start the custom you're going to do. It'll be all great.
I'm actually not doing
Sweet.
a custom out of those. I'm just keeping it because, that's the only Black Order they're doing. They're not doing a comic Black Order that I've seen.
Oh, they're not?
Nah,
oh,
not that I've
I thought you
seen.
were going to do a custom on that shit.
Nah.
They're pretty close, man, to the comic ones, though.
Yeah,
I feel like
they
every time
are.
you get a figure
They're
nowadays,
kinda
it's
straight
like,
up.
he's like, I'm like customize that shit.
Yeah, mostly everything I buy I custom now, but yeah.
Yeah.
nah,
Well, good for you. Okay, cool.
Those are for my collection, and I'll probably give the Loki to Cal because that's how.
Well,
I
because it's
roll.
fucking Loki and nobody gives a fuck about Okay, I'm just kidding. It's terrible.
Tell them where you're at, Russell.
I am here every Friday night, and yes, I am on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube occasionally when I'm not being banned for
Lewd
inappropriate
and
material.
lascivious
Um,
exposure.
I showed up on YouTube wearing a do-rag and some sunglasses, and they were like, "Ah, man!"
Yeah.
Boy, that's gonna get you a couple comments.
That's
Yeah,
a
right.
trigger.
Whoop whoop whoop. PC, please.
All right, that's it. I'm done. Go away.
Okay.
Followed by the ambulance.
Sam.
It's always whenever the PC police are there, the ambulance is not too far behind.
You better believe it. Look at Sam. Sam, hello, hi.
I'm Sam Mead in the Facebook groups, and I'm here every Friday night with you guys.
Oh, pardon me.
Welcome,
My bad.
everybody.
That was glorious.
Hey,
I figured
that
I
wasn't
should right
bad, Sam. That was kind of tame, but it was all right. Not bad.
Hell yeah!
Look at.
Finally got it figured out, man.
That's very
Hi,
good,
I'm Sam Mead. I'm 3'2", and I'm.
Wow.
Sam's like, fuck y'all, I'll jump up and bite you in the ass.
Sam, he said you ain't
me in a
much.
grocery store looking up young lady skirts.
Nice.
Sam,
Hey,
he
that's
said
the
you
one
ain't
thing
much taller than a soccer ball. That's fucked up.
No, he's not.
He's like Ant-Man if he was one size.
Yeah.
Look here, lady. I know what I'm talking about. Dude, she's 4.
Whoa, what happened there?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I think Rob was making a hot comparison to a small child.
We just got a view into Rob's crazy little mind there.
I went out.
All right. And I am your host, Masterpiece Shitpiece, Nick Brammer. You can find me on Facebook at Nick Brammer, Twitter at Brammer_Nick, and Instagram at Masterpiece_Shitpiece.
I was so professional.
So-
God, you're amazing.
Look at that.
I know, right? Incredible.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and start getting into our news. Disney.
Dust?
Huh?
In the news.
Did you forget Dust?
Dust went first.
Did Dust first.
Yeah, I didn't know we were doing outros.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah, Dust might. You know where to find me. It's all good.
I thought,
Well, it's all about you guys, not me. Don't worry about me.
Fucking
dude,
Fucking
I
Rob.
thought I
I'm
thought
gonna
I
be
did
I'm gonna be
first.
wielding the elderly gauntlet and snapping my fingers any minute. So.
Dude, I thought I did you first. I'm sorry, Eddie.
Oh. No, you did, but I didn't know that we were doing where we're at first. So
Oh, sorry.
I dropped the ball. I just said, "What's up, everybody?" That's all.
well, where are you at, Eddie?
I'll do it at the end by myself.
Okay.
You're gonna do it at the end by yourself?
Like I said, nobody cares. Dust mites. It's
Get
fine.
you standing out. I like
Look
it.
at he's gonna have special time.
I'm used to my format only. You know.
I hear you. I understand.
All
Fucking
right.
Rob was busy thinking about what grocery store is gonna fuck over next. It's all good.
yes.
All right,
Well,
guys.
you guys can let shit go, huh?
Ready?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, never. We'll take it like a fucking pit bull, dude. Hold on to it. Nice.
All right.
All right.
Disney
I'll behave,
acquires
right?
Nexon, the company that
Exxon?
make Nexon.
They're in the gas business now.
Yeah,
It's on mobile.
that'd be
Never
fucking
know.
smart for them. All those fucking cruise ships they're doing. They acquired Nexon, the company that makes the Maple Story RPG. So, Maple Story is pretty popular. It's one of the
Maple
most.
syrup is popular.
It's one of the most online played games online. So, what do you guys think this means for Disney?
I could really see him shooting a Disney version of that, doing all the Marvel characters. What if they try to? Do you think they're going to try to take another run at something like that? Was it the Marvel superhero? No, that was DC that did that, wasn't it? The DC Universe. Or what was like an MMO where you made your own superhero?
Yeah,
You see Marvel? Think Marvel will take a crack at that?
they could. They with what Marvel's done with like their creative character stuff has been a lot more limited than what you can do on DC Universe Online.
True.
Like everything like has been customization of like a main character. They haven't been like, oh, this is you and this is the character you made in the Marvel universe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we know they've more or less shuttered the Lucasfilm or the LucasArts game studio.
Yeah.
So this would give them
I
another
forgot.
leg in.
I forgot to fire up the chat here. My bad.
Well, that's got to be a leg.
Okay.
Mr. Fucking
It
Limp.
gives them a-
Pity,
it
pity,
gives them a-
pity.
It gives them a dick in the game. Is that better, Josh?
Is that Maple? What's it called? That
Maple
just came
Story.
out? The Maple one.
Yeah, Maple
Yeah.
Story.
Is that just like a MMO then?
Yeah, it's like a browser-based MMO.
It kind
I've
of.
never
like
heard
all-
of it
all on
until
PC,
you brought it
right?
up.
The fuck
It's
is a
kinda like,
browser-based MMO?
That's what I was just about to ask.
Basically,
It's just
go ahead,
you
Rob.
play. Oh, you play it in your web browser. You don't have to load an actual game. The game loads.
Oh,
and
it's
it plays
okay. So
whatever side.
you're playing off their website and bandwidth.
So
Right.
It's not like a PC game.
Yeah. So it's more time they could access your files.
Oh yeah, pretty much, and download all your critical banking information.
Yeah,
Dude, it's funny. Like I call it my buddy. He's like I call him Microchip, like from Punisher. He's a computer guy, computer dude, and he lives here locally and helps my cousin and Steele out. Helps me out. Like we give him access to the computer, and he could just go in and fix shit right from his house.
Yep.
Oh wow.
It's kind of scary,
That's
man.
cool.
It
Yeah.
really is scary,
For
dude.
real.
Yeah,
And like when me and Mitty were working on Cobra Law songs together, we would link our computers together and we'd be able to like work on the beats and the programs together at the same time.
That's
So,
cool.
wow, shit.
I feel like that'd be a good kind of safe start for Disney if they're wanting to get into video games because it's like
Going from the
with
ground
that,
up.
like and it's not platform based, so it's like anybody can access it, right? Like you literally like need a computer or like can you play it from a smartphone?
Yeah, you can play it on the browser and a smartphone.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an
that's-
actual app for the smartphone.
Yeah, that's like a good safe start for them then.
That's different.
Yeah.
It's
I was
fucking
gonna-
great.
Maple Story too. It's a really well established and long term build. So this company has a lot of experience, and they don't just do Maple Story. There's a lot of other games they do. Nothing that's really over here in the West, but they have a lot of development experience for Asian stuff, for a lot of app based games, shit like that. Which leads me to believe they're definitely going the mobile route with whatever they're doing.
Yeah, they could do that shit too.
The
That would be
mobile
smarter.
shit is that's money that they
Well-
Disney don't like to leave money laying down. So
Yeah, because I mean they've already got so much Marvel and Disney mobile shit. They see how much money they make off it. So I mean,
absolutely,
that would
they
make sense.
do. You know that.
Yeah, and that's more here than anything. This is giving them a jump into the West or to the Asian markets and shit like that.
Word.
Nice. Well, Disney's making more money. All right.
Yeah, man. They're unstoppable at this point, man. What's next? You know?
Yeah, really. I mean, goddamn.
Maple Story itself rakes in a shitload of cash.
Yeah.
Really?
They
So
will.
what do they make their money from then? Just like advertising?
Who?
Advertising and
Like-
in-game microtransactions. and shit.
Microtransactions.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's everything nowadays, man. Give the game away for free, but let's get
They
the
do.
kids addicted to gambling.
Right,
Some
right.
sort of gambling. And because they want to spin a wheel to say and see what they get.
Yeah.
You know, by buying credits.
It's not really
sounds
gambling
familiar.
though if they're guaranteed to get something every time.
Yeah, well, that's how it is. It started with Call of Duty with those drop packages, and then I remember Halo did it for a while. What was it, Halo 4 or Halo 5 had their system like that where
There was 5 that.
Is that
you
the,
just
is that
spin it,
the
you buy the
standard
credits,
now?
and it just spins, and you can get weapon skins and helmets and shit like that, or boost packages and shit like that.
Yeah, it was really big with Overwatch. Overwatch really
Yeah.
made it mainstream.
Yeah.
But they do it the way to get the kids with the colors and the noises. It's like watching the old people go play slots.
Yeah.
It really
The
is.
sounds and it's the lights and it's sickening, man. It really is sick. I'm sorry, of course I sideboard again.
No, it's not a
Yeah,
problem.
I
Man. This whole
don't-
show is a side.
I don't have a
Back to
problem.
maple syrup.
You.
I don't have a problem with microtransactions personally. I
You
mean,
don't?
Nope.
I
They're not requirements. Nobody's required to buy them.
had a lot
But
depends on
if
the
that's where
game,
the
though.
rest of your game is, if they're giving you if you're paying $60 and you're getting a $20 game for $60, and they want more money out of you to get the rest of the game that you should have been getting in the first point, it's like a DLC. A DLC is a ripoff too. It's all in the game already, and they're just charging you to unlock it.
Yeah, like I don't mind how
Not
Overwatch-
necessarily on DLC. I mean, they've got to program that stuff, and you have to download it and add it in. It's not already in the game.
You
They've got to
download the
patch
patch
it in.
that lets it out. Most of the time,
Yeah.
it's done. Like in the old days, like the old Halo days, those guys were making map packs as you were playing.
Yeah.
It's not like that anymore.
Well, and the thing with the DLC I don't really hate on is the fact that these games go to print months and months before we ever actually see it in our hands.
Mhm.
So the DLC is being worked on from that point forward. And before it goes to print, it still has to go through Gold Final and all that shit. So you've got your final programmers just tidying up shit. Your entire team has been done for a year to a year and a half, and they're now working on the DLC stuff. So I'm okay with DLC, and I'm not even all that upset about microtransactions when they do them like Overwatch, but when they lock game progression and shit like that behind it, then it gets to be a little egregious.
Like you got to pay to play. Like you got to,
Yeah.
if you pay, you can win. Pay to win. I was
Yeah.
going to say.
Well, you
Right.
get a
Yeah, but
$60
most
game.
games that have the microtransactions don't have. You're not required. Like I said, you're not required to buy them, but the anything you buy, it's usually skins or weapons packs, but it doesn't actually advance you any further in the story or give you any advantages.
Well,
It's
I remember
mostly
in Call of
cosmetic
Duty-
stuff.
Call of Duty, you were getting special guns, and the way these guns were, they were one-shot killers.
Yeah.
Oh,
You were getting creamed with one shot. So who's not going to want to spend hundreds of your mother's money or your dad's money because the credit card is linked to your Xbox account and
Yeah.
your PS4 account.
Right.
It's all linked together, and you're just spending money because you want to get that gun that your favorite streamer has. But how your
Yeah.
streamer got it? Your streamer got it from his AdSense and his donation. So it's just. I don't know. It's a sick circle. It is a sick
Yeah.
circle. But when you're duping kids and getting kids addicted to gambling at a young age, it's not good. And something like that needs to be done with that. That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm
I
with
understand
you
it.
on
I just
that.
don't see it as gambling though, because whatever you put in, you're still
You're
guaranteed to get
guaranteed
something
something,
out. So there's a chance of what you're going to get, but you're still guaranteed to get something. You just don't know what it's going to be, which is why they can get away with it without classifying it as gambling.
Yeah. Well, and look at that
Yeah.
whole Battlefront 2 incident.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
think
one. That one's what brought all the eyes on it, and that one
Uh-huh.
was fucking terrible.
Wait, so what happened with that real quick? With Battlefront 2?
Basically, most of the progression in the game was locked behind microtransactions, or
Yeah.
you would have to put literally thousands of hours.
Yeah. What do they
in
calculate how
unlock
much it
these-
was going to cost to unlock everything and actually be able to finish the game or get?
Wait, so was
unlocked
that just for the campaign mode then?
No, it's for the online play. Basically,
Oh, okay.
you could bypass grinding, like traditional grinding, to earn equipment and stuff by paying for incremental upgrades to your weapons. And there were minimal upgrades, like, increase your blast radius of your grenade by like 1.2%, things like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
I was
I don't
gonna
know.
I was gonna say while we were talking about video games, Dust, yesterday I went on Ace Bugs because he was doing an old school Friday the 13th stream.
Yeah, I saw that. I was watching the stream too. I was like, "Yeah, he's finally playing again, man." It's
Oh,
always
so
fun
did you
watching-
see my donations and shit in the realm?
No,
in the
no. I
chat?
only watched for like 10 minutes, and then I moved on to something else, or I fell into one of my mini comas.
Who was
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I
It's an old streamer that we used to watch because when Friday the 13th first dropped, he was like one of the first guys playing it, and he was actually good and was like a streamer that wasn't that annoying that you could watch.
yeah.
And he's really good at the game, especially playing as Jason. And it's just like you just kept watching. I remember I was watching it just because watching. I kept throwing the links in the fucking group to watch it. And he hasn't played in a while because he moved on in this whole game, and he went back and he was still kicking ass, man. He was still kicking ass.
Yeah. Yeah, so I threw a
Ace
couple
Books Gaming. That's his gaming
Yeah.
channel.
I threw a couple realms in his chat and I donated.
Awesome.
If you donate $6.66, it jump scares him during the game.
Yeah,
Oh,
they popped
yeah.
up on the screen. You can write a message on the screen, so you go Realm of Collectors and shit like that. It's just,
Yeah.
that's awesome, man. Shit. That's cool though.
Yeah, that was fun.
another way.
Now, ROC is taking over Twitch now.
New platforms, my friend. We're moving on.
Yeah.
Well, it sucks for him because he got banned off of YouTube for doing something that he was playing a game that everybody else is playing, and then they just made it that it was adult content, and he got kicked off for 90 days, and that's how he makes his money. So he had to go to Twitch. He went to Twitch for a while, and Twitch wasn't paying out, so he finally lifted the ban and came back to YouTube. But now he's not. He's playing. He's a big horror game guy. Like he'll play through like horror campaigns. Resident Evil is a huge Resident Evil fan.
Oh God.
He
YouTube.
stands up
man.
one time with no pants on and gets banned, dude.
I know. What the hell?
No, it was actually the game content, and there were
Yes.
some things in the game that got him flagged. But other streamers were playing the game, the same exact game, playing the same exact thing, and they didn't get flagged, but he got flagged. So
That's what you're
Yeah, that's been a big problem with the YouTube gaming thing. And
it's the luck of the draw, I guess.
they were
I
trying.
guess so.
YouTube gaming was trying to draw content creators from Twitch, and they were having that exact same problem. They draw them over from Twitch, they'd start streaming on YouTube, and then they get fucking banned for the game's actual content,
Yeah.
even though the streams are marked 18 plus or shit like that.
Yeah.
That's why it's just best to stay on Twitch because there's just very few games they have in their list of games that can't be played.
Yeah, I mean,
they're-
if you are into it to make money, Twitch may not be the best platform for you, but if you're just there to play and get people to watch you play and be involved with a community and shit like that, I think Twitch has a better
Shit,
platform.
man.
there's a lot of
Twitch.
money in Twitch, but
There's-
You have to
Yeah.
grind for your subs.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mixer
And
actually
it's
right now,
all luck of the draw, man.
Yep.
right now Mixer is fucking knocking it out of the park, and they've got monetization structures that make Twitch look stupid.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And what's great about Mixer, I've used it a couple times on Xbox. It's just a one button play. You just done.
Well, and the
You're up
only
there.
problem with Mixer, and this is where they're struggling right now, a lot of these streamers get a lot of their views from mobile, and their mobile app is fucking horrendous.
Okay.
But they know it. They know it. They've acknowledged it. They've been working on it, and it's slowly getting better. But
Okay.
it's still, basically, it's unusable off of a Wi-Fi connection with a good, solid internet backbone. If you're on mobile data, forget it.
Yeah.
Watching it, right? You're saying, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you're trying to watch
Your
your
house
favorite
on
streamer
fire?
on
What are you doing? You cooking a bacon sandwich? What's
I
going
don't know.
on?
He's fucking smoking, baby.
Game of Thrones
That's
is
a different-
Sunday, buddy. It's not today. All right. Real classy. Classy it up. I see.
What? What happened?
He was vaping.
He's vaping.
He's frying bacon right in front of him.
Yeah, it's like, what do you
He's got
make?
a flat
Pound of
I'm making
grill.
Dust hungry.
Yeah.
Put it in the air fryer, motherfucker. It comes out lean.
Bacon? You got some bacon?
All right, guys. Spider-Man: Far From Home will end Phase 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, not begin Phase 4, says Feige.
I figured
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I kind
Hey,
of.
did you hear on the same topic? The Russo brothers are out after Endgame.
Yeah, they're done, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, I don't know. But at the same time, they haven't announced like a next Avengers movie. Yeah. So they
Well, they
might have
said-
been like, it's like I don't. What was the interview like? You know what I mean? Were they like?
Spoiler line, please.
No, I know, but like, were they like? Are you signed on? for
Yeah,
another
yeah.
movie?
Listen, Sam,
No.
you little spoiler motherfucker.
I can see the pitchforks and the torches starting in the chat already.
This has nothing to do with the movie itself.
If they asked them in an interview, hey, like, are there plans for a next movie? And they were like, well, I mean, we don't have anything. Like, Disney hasn't approached us about it, and they said no. That doesn't mean like that they're done.
Well,
necessarily. You know what I
just
mean?
take it in context. You know, they just finished the Fox deal. They said that by
Yeah.
the end of this year that they will have Fantastic Four and X-Men projects in development.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so
Well, I know about
Avengers
Silver
Avengers
Surfer,
is
so-
yeah, and the Silver
What-
Surfer thing that they were talking about. But so
What
we
I was
know
getting-
Avengers is going to be on the back burner for a little bit, at least
Yeah.
most of these characters.
What I was getting out of the interview when they were talking was basically more or less, look, guys, we've been doing this for 10 years. We're taking a break.
Yeah,
Marvel
especially-
got some stuff in the works. They're doing their thing. We're not on it, but we're open in the future maybe to do something else, come back and link up. Or
especially with them doing Infinity War and Endgame back to back, because they basically just like didn't stop filming.
right.
You know what I mean? Like they stopped filming to do the press tour for Infinity War, and then everybody was back to
Right back to
except Endgame.
Right back to the grind.
If I'd like to see them come back, if not for Avengers, to keep doing Captain America movies.
Well, I heard they're doing the live action Rainbow Bright flick. We're starting that trilogy. That's going to be their new project.
That's going to be hot.
Oh boy.
I can't wait to see the first appearance of La La Orange.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Shout out to Rainbow Bright. I guess none of you had younger sisters. I did.
Nah,
Are you
I
talking
remember
about
Rainbow
I
Bright.
have daughters.
Are you talking about Light Bright?
No, Rainbow
Bright.
Bright.
Rainbow Bright.
That was a
Rainbow
movie?
Bright's popularity was about 10 years before you even born, Sam.
Yeah, there's
Oh, damn.
actually a story out there, maybe a myth or not, of me wiping my ass with a Rainbow Bright doll in the woods once, but no here and there. But there is maybe a legend out there that you may.
I like it. I like I said maybe a legend.
You might have to. Well, the only way you're
Allegedly.
let me tell you guys, the only way you're going to hear these stories is going back and listening to the catalog of shows.
Yeah, here you go.
Because there's been a hell of a lot of stories on these shows.
Yeah, oh my
Didn't
god.
some dude run over your Batmobile?
Yeah, but that was my grandfather. That piece of shit. I put a lot of my life on fucking on the internet that I shouldn't have. But it's got to be documented.
I know the feeling.
Arctic, man.
All right,
Yeah,
so
Rust
the
bears it all.
Batmobile story was this: was the Mago Batmobile, the 12-inch Batmobile. It was Christmas Day. Me and my sister had a fight. She blamed me for breaking her Barbie jet thing, her like airplane jet. It was like the inside of an airplane cabinet. And Barbie was a stewardess. Shout out to the 70s.
Nice.
So he said, "Oh, you broke," and he favored her so much. You broke her toy. He took me in with his fucking De Niro caddy with the fucking top down because he was like a fucking with the De Niro haircut. He had.
So he had the top down in December.
Yeah, it was Brooklyn. That's what they did.
Yeah, I mean,
Sam, don't question the story, Sam. Don't question the story. Maybe it was some other day that he did something else with the top down, but I remember the top being down. I was young. I was like,
No,
4.
dude, makes the story better, man.
So he made me. Took me in the car, took me around the corner, made me get out, put it in the middle of the street, and he made me get back in the car, and we drove over it, and then he made me pick up the pieces.
nice guy.
Yeah, great guy.
I mean, I don't want to cast judgment, but I don't think so.
Yeah. Also, the guy that made me stand in the corner, get drunk, and forget I was there for 14 and a half hours.
Jesus.
fucking Josh. Josh was like, oh, he doesn't sound so bad to me, does? I don't know. Oh,
Yeah, man, I got stories like this for days, but I'm not here for that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
that's okay. It's fun though.
Yeah, so it's pretty much what we all figured. Spider-Man Far From Home is going to be the end of this cycle of movies, and they'll be moving on.
And they've already mentioned they're talking about going cosmic after this. So
Yeah.
What the only thing we know is coming is Guardians 3 and then Black
Eternals?
Panther 2.
They were talking about Eternals?
Yeah, the
didn't they-
Eternals. I don't even know what that is.
Didn't they confirm
Yeah.
Didn't they confirm a Silver Surfer?
They haven't
Yep.
confirmed that yet.
origin?
They said, yeah, we heard it was.
We all think they will because of
Yeah.
the deal, but they didn't come on the table and say, "Hey, it's in the works," or it's.
Russ, you want to speak on that real quick, man?
Waste of fucking time.
Hey,
Oh,
Russ,
yeah, we know that's your favorite character.
Yeah,
Complete
Russ,
waste of
what-
fucking time.
Like, give us.
What, Russ?
Hold on,
You're not,
guys,
you're not
guys,
a,
hold
you're
on
not
a
a
minute.
Silver Surfer fan, Russ?
I need to go
No,
get
man,
popcorn
I fucking
for
hate
this.
that guy, man.
Why? Why do you not like the Silver Surfer?
Dude, Russ is a
he's
hater,
just-
man. You
I
don't
just
know
think
this?
it's a stupid character. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like here he is. He has got the power cosmic, and he's like an alien being. And what the fuck does he know about a surfboard?
Exactly, man.
But it was the
That was
70s.
Russ's
It was
thing,
the
dude.
late 60s, early 70s, and there was a lot of drugs involved.
I used to get aggravated too because I thought he looked too much like Iceman. I don't know why. I just thought he looked like Iceman to me for some reason. I was like, I just didn't like him.
Russ is just talking shit about us bald guys, man.
He completely.
Fucking gross.
Hey, that's not true. I can't help it. I've got a beautiful head of hair. But I'm just.
Let them hate, Russ. Let them hate on us, man. Let them hate.
Yeah.
I know, man. I know you guys are.
We don't got much. At least we can say we got.
Dude,
our-
it's funny, man.
right.
I've been watching
Damn right.
Enter the Realm probably since like 2015, and Eddie, I didn't know that you had hair until like 2017, man.
Dude, he's got the mane too.
Dude, for real, man.
See, that was the thing. Like that was like the whole mystery. And like the one time I did show up on the show in my hair, or they saw me with, it would be like, "What the fuck is going on? Is Dust wearing a wig?"
Figured you were just like the rest of us, hatted dudes.
I think what it was is I did a stupid promo where I had somebody take a picture of me at work where I made like a graffiti block letter "Enter the Realm." It was like a promo for the show, and I had my tie on and shit like that, and I had my hair ready for work and stuff. And I just held that up, and they're like, "What the fuck is that?" He's got hair. You know? But if you followed me on Instagram in the past, if you were a follower there, you would see me with hair.
Yeah, that threw me for a loop, man.
If people come over, I got about 17 of these black fitted hats.
Yeah,
All the same. Every
You
time
need to
this
tell
new
Nick
show-
where he can get one of those because he keeps borrowing cows' hats and they cut off the circulation to his head.
Yeah, Nick just.
Oh, dude, you remember that one night in the hangout, Nick? You were getting so mad at me. You were wearing
I
that little-
wasn't mad.
Wasn't that you wearing a Baby Gap hat? Was that a hangout?
He was,
Is that
yeah.
what it was?
Yeah, that was
I
what
was
it
in
counts.
there.
you
I was in there with a snapback.
Dude, it was a
Snap
zip
Snap
tie
back
back
my
a little bit.
ass.
Dude, snap
That
back.
was
You
some
were-
Oshkosh bagosh.
yeah,
Dude, you can't get Nick mad though.
that was a
Nah,
junior
you
hat.
can't.
No, you can get Nick mad, but not by making fun of him because Nick's impervious to that. But he.
I don't know, Sam.
It's funny. It's like sometimes I think like I'm a Charlie Brown character. You know, like Charlie Brown, they all have to wear the same thing all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
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 Never change clothes.
ROC shirt, camo shorts, hat backwards, black sneakers.
You know what you like.
I don't know.
You know what you like.
Okay.
All
Keep it
right.
going.
Let's keep it going, guys.
Keep it going. What's next?
DC's full comics catalog is available now through the DC Universe app.
And that
I
app's
mean,
got a
all
whole lot
this
more
does-
worthwhile.
Yeah, all this does is like I forgot that I even am paying for that. Like I got it for Young Justice. I got caught up on it.
What do they charge you a month?
Like $6-7.
You can't beat
I
that.
think it's $6.99.
And
Can't beat that.
yeah, I got it for Young Justice. I got caught up on that, and I haven't opened the app since like February. I just forgot about it. But I need to get back on there. And I've never read it. The only comic I ever read digitally was that Transformers one.
Which one? The new one?
Yeah, the one that we all did
Yeah,
like a month ago.
that
Jesus.
shit. The
That
shit.
travesty.
Yeah,
The
that's
shittiest
the only
comic
thing
I've
I've ever
read.
read.
No, this is
I
I
this
mean,
is
I've
actually
read
cool.
worse comics, but this one ain't great. Huh.
That's true. I think I read worse comics too, but this one's terrible.
This
Right
is
up there.
really cool because this is giving me a chance to introduce my kids to these older story arcs
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Yeah,
Oh
dude,
man,
that's
they're
cool.
fucking gonna
That's
eat it up.
cool.
Get them on some old Teen Titans shit.
Yes.
My daughter's starting
Those
to read
early 80s Teen Titans run. Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
All sorts of shit on there from the 80s, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking amazing. This and Marvel's, was it
Unlimited?
Marvel Unlimited? Yeah, I've been using both of those now.
What do you pay for that, Rob?
It's $10 a month.
Yeah.
That's not bad,
And
man.
that's just
not
for like
bad.
the comics, right?
Yeah, and it's the same thing. It's only up to, I think it's a 1 year delay before they'll put it on there.
Dude,
Oh,
and
that sucks. So you're not getting anything that's new because they want to go and buy the
No,
new shit.
but there's so much back catalog I haven't read. That
dude, I would prefer that almost,
Oh,
Rob,
I see.
because it's like you can go back and you can read a full story arc.
Yeah.
You know, It's
Oh,
like
yeah, I got my hard drive
buying-
for that.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I
know,
literally
right?
got
Like,
like 200 gigabytes of comic books on one of my hard drives, man. It's-
Yeah.
I need to get access to Dust Unlimited.
We've been talking about a way for all of us to share shit.
Mm-hmm.
I know we talked about it off air, but we
Yeah.
need to get together and say, let's finally fucking do it. It's only going to cost us $3 a month if we get enough people, and it's going to
What
be.
are you talking about? Like on the Google Drive, Dust?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all like put
Yeah.
money in for one Google Drive,
had,
of like 5 terabytes. Everybody has access who pays,
I
and
got
you upload.
the one I have is like I used to do Google through my work, so like we had like free unlimited, like my work paid for it. But now, like I got a new job and they don't use Google, but it's like I get like a ridiculous amount of gigs. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. Not a terabyte, but it's like 99 cents a month. So it's like it's cheap, man, for what you get.
Nice.
Yep, and we just have to make sure it's the right people we can trust.
Mhm.
If you don't want, if you don't have the files to upload, or you don't know or have the way to upload, but you want to download, just pay the money. That's all.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And
it's
I'll
worth
put
it,
up
man.
Content. I know Jose said he's down. It's not just comics. We could do movies. We could do music, but shh, because we get in trouble. It's out there. But there's also another way. There's still a P2P sharing site out there, kind of like the old school Napster days. It's been around since Napster, and it has no fucking malware. It's safe. It's still has a community and it's still moving, and it's still very easy to use and very quick to install on your PC or your laptop. And we can make a room on that, and everybody could just go into that room. And as long as we keep our PCs on or laptops on, we could just access the files from there too.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's cool.
There's just
I just looked and I got like 200 gigs of comics.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different ways we could do this with each other. It's just us getting off our asses and doing it. So I'm down. Let's get it.
Yeah. Hey, let me know.
The hell, we can do it on our asses. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's mostly what I've been doing all week. I haven't been off my ass.
Catching up on all that.
When I get up to go to the bathroom, the couch is on my back.
Will you get up off your couch right now? Does it have your body shape
I
permanently?
look like the new Fans Toys Motormaster.
We'll get to that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Too soon?
No, we're gonna get to that.
So when you get up off the couch, is your body just the shape just fully molded into there? So when you get
it's
back
bad.
on,
It's like, by the end of this vacation, I got to buy a new couch. Uh-oh. Watch it. Watch Rob. Watch Rob.
what?
What now?
He doesn't even know. Look to the side.
Oh, I see her.
See, what if you found out like Rob didn't even have any kids and his house was just haunted?
That would be creepy.
Like, Rob, your daughter's behind you. He's like, what daughter?
No, that ghost gets naked with me, so she can stay.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh my god.
I was like,
Dude, Sam was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was about to have to say good night. This has been.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey guys, we were just playing good night. Yeah.
we're about to tell Dust we're about to get banned, dude. Just let you know.
Lord,
That's so
Lord.
funny, dude.
What's
Now,
the-
Sam, if that shit happened for real, I'd be like, I'd be freaking out. Rob, you're in a fucking horror flick. Get out,
Dude,
get out.
this kid in
Dude,
one
I
of
have
my
3 kids. I
classes-
live in a horror flick.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, one of my 8th graders, like we were doing like a journal thing, and like he was writing about like this shit, like saying that like he thinks like he's got a ghost in his house, and he said that like his dogs will like run downstairs and just start like barking and growling like at nothing. And then he said that he splits time between his mom and his dad. And then he said that like he went to his dad's house and he woke up and there was like this big like black shape like at the foot of his bed, and he like couldn't get up. And like he was telling me about this, and I was like, dude, like that's a demon. Like that's not a ghost. I said that thing's like following you around, and he was like, "How do you know this?" I was like, "Just from watching movies."
Oh god, Sam.
And they let you educate kids in
I
public.
know, right? That's so
Dude, I
cool.
literally like every like probably 3 times a week, like I'll be like, "Hey Troy, man, everything cool?" Like, you know, like,
Dude.
Are
Of
you
course his
still
name's
Troy?
Oh,
Splash
yeah,
holy water
star.
as he comes in the morning.
dude, for
Oh,
real,
man.
man. Because I told him I was like, "There's no way that you just randomly split time between 2 haunted houses, man. This demon's attached itself to you, man."
Kids go walk up to his mom and go, "Mom, I have a demon attached to me." Say, what? Who the fuck told you
Well, they
that?
gotta do something about it, man.
Hey,
The
Sam,
magical hobbit teacher I got told me I got a demon.
Oh, what the fuck's going on? I go to the bathroom. What the hell am I going back to?
Yeah.
Sam, do you teach in a Catholic school?
Sam's
Oh,
corrupt.
that would be the best.
Could you imagine, dude?
It's Presbyterian.
Could you imagine?
Fucking,
Apparently, Sam's fucking with some kid and telling him he's got a demon hunting him.
I'm not messing with him, dude. Like I'm legit, like just based off the stuff he tells me.
You need to have a
Worry
parent
about him,
demon
man.
conference.
Yeah, like like your boy's doing fine in school, but I think his life may be in danger.
Oh,
I mean, like, I've seen some movies. I'm not an expert, but I've seen a lot of movies, and you know,
That's it. We have the title for the show. You're doing great in school, but your life may be in danger.
I'm like, usually not like the demon.
love that
the
that's
family
Sam's
members'
fucking-
obstacles.
That's Sam's professional reference. I've seen movies, dude.
Like I don't have much experience in this myself, but I've seen some movies, and they all,
Shit.
Walks into the fucking conference with his parents, hands him a comic book. You need to read this. What's this Constantine?
Oh, man.
I'll give them the digital code for The Conjuring in Paranormal Activity. Dude. It's the same stuff happens. It's the same stuff that this kid's telling me, man. So I'm like,
No, I don't.
what am I supposed to think? You know, I can't just not see anything.
You know,
Have
it's
you ever
funny.
read Tobin's Spirit Guide?
I can watch like bloody movies, all that, horrible fucking slasher shit, all that crap. But anything that involves possession scares the fuck out of me.
Dude,
That's
me
terrible.
too, man. It's like I'm like
I can't fuck with that shit, dude.
Gray aliens get me.
That's me, dude.
The gray
Fuck
aliens.
me
Gray
up.
aliens, man.
That's because they're
Oh
real.
my god. Yeah, that's they're real. Me and my wife, we were watching Signs, and when they're when they're like running around the house and like their porch light comes on.
Yeah.
So like right at that part, like we have this busted ass porch light that we've lived in this house for 3 years, and that this light's never turned on in the time that we've lived there. Right? We were watching this movie last summer. As soon as that happens on the movie, our porch light cut on. For like the first time.
I remember
sitting there with
being
the covers. I'm like, I can't get to the bed.
I remember being so excited to see that, and it was like in between my ex-wife and one of the ex-girlfriend that I was with for a while, and I was living alone. It was in my 30s, young 30s, and it came out on DVD, and I was so excited. Lit some candles, turned the lights off. I was talking to my younger sister. I'm on MySpace, telling everybody I'm watching this or whatever the fuck it was at the time.
MySpace. Whoa.
And as soon as the first thing with the fucking cornfield,
Yep.
blew out the candles, turned on all the fucking lights.
Yep. Dude,
Like,
legit.
yo,
I
this
was
is
like,
real,
what
dude.
the fuck was I thinking?
Shit
When
just
we
got real.
first watched that,
Grabbed one of my old cats I had at the time.
Slept with it in a headlock.
Yep.
Feel uncomfortable.
when we first watched that movie, the first house we bought was like a 120-year-old farmhouse. So old houses make creaky noises.
Of course
They always have.
Yeah.
Like my bones.
We watched that movie. I went to bed that night, and the house it was windy and shit outside. The house was kind of creaking. I walked over and locked the fucking bedroom door. Dude, a week solid, I would not go to bed with that door unlocked. I refused. Like I would bar down the house.
I mean, not only when I was a kid, the Close Encounter aliens killed me, but then in the 80s, I saw Communion with Christopher Walken. And that gray alien with the dresser.
Movie.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Pokes his head around the side of the dresser like this.
That's
And he's in
insane,
bed like
dude.
this. I could see you. I could see you. And then regular Christopher Walken tone and shit. And he's
Yeah.
looking at him. And then he just creeps back around the other way. Dude, I can't fuck with that, man.
Dude, the other one.
That's
The other one that fucked me up. Yeah, dude. The other one, Fire in the Sky, fucked me up.
that was another one.
Oh,
that was
my
another
God.
one, dude. Ugh.
Y'all are some pussies.
I'm getting goosebumps right
Aliens
now.
are real, man. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
I
but
got
they're gonna fuck
goosebumps
with
now,
our
and I'm looking out
dumbasses.
the
We got too
window
many.
right there.
We got too many goddamn meth heads on the planet for them to fuck with us.
Why do you
Only in
think
Florida.
they keep shoving shit up guys' asses?
If they're looking at Florida, they're like,
Well, you got to think of this. You got to think of it this way. Ever since everybody had a fucking camera in their hand, all of a sudden these aliens and these weird anomalies just stop happening.
Well,
Yeah,
think about
it's like Loch Ness Monster was calling Bigfoot. Yeah, man, they got iPhones now, man. We got to go under for a while.
Yeah.
We got
We got to scale back, brother.
Yeah, Bigfoot was
That's
like,
the
man,
thing,
that's
man.
it, man. I'm hibernating for a bitch.
if I
There's
when I
live
die-
streaming now. There's Facebook Live, man. We can't get caught out here like this.
just remember this, Josh. You bring that up, but at the same time, humans still have lab rats.
I don't know
Yo,
what that
don't-
has to do with anything.
What the fuck was that about?
Yeah, I don't get the
You're
correlation
scared.
here.
With your, why would they come down to us?
Are you trying to say,
Oh,
are you trying to say we're lab rats?
We're lab
Hey,
rats.
Hey, dude, if you see
Fuck you,
Prometheus,
Rob. I'm not a lab rat.
You ever wake up one morning, your ass hurt, Russ, and you had no idea why?
That was a wild party, dude.
That's when you eat a lot of. That's when you eat a lot of Flintstone vitamins.
Yeah.
You know, you eat a whole
Right,
bottle of
right.
Flintstone vitamins the night before. That's when you.
dude,
All right.
Russ knows why. He just won't tell nobody.
Yeah.
He told me to keep the secret.
I don't kiss and tell. That's all right.
God.
Yeah, we totally derailed here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry,
Dude,
dude. We're-
that's all
That's
so
okay,
good.
that's what we do.
Derailment.
yeah, we do it all the time.
Fucking yeah, man. The gray aliens, man. Oof.
Dude,
The
this is
Okay.
real.
The weird thing is, the thing that terrified me the most was in an 80s slasher flick, considered one of the worst in the franchises, and it was Nightmare 2. When fucking
Yeah.
Freddy pulls back that skin, and he's like, "You've got the body, I've got the brains."
Oh,
Yeah, that
shit.
was
Showed his
great.
brain.
wasn't it?
Dude, Nightmare 5 when I think it was 5 when he's
Yeah, I
riding
can-
on the motorcycle and the guy Freddy comes up through the bike and he's shoving the lines and the players and all that shit. Fuel injection. Oh man, that fucked me up.
Rob's like, I didn't ride a motorcycle for 10 years.
Oh no, I got it back fucking next day.
He said, "I'll recover."
Nightmare
Sorry.
movies,
The,
they
the
get
rest
out
of the
of
story Rob's not telling us it was his tricycle.
Hey, the tricycles can be scary. Okay?
This was last summer.
If I ever want to type discreetly, I can never do it again on this show because I got a mechanical keyboard now.
No, that demon stuff, man, that messes with me.
Yeah, it does. It does fuck with me too. I'm not.
Yeah.
When I was
what
a
about
kid, Amityville Horror scared me. The music.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And these were like stupid movies when they came to TV. Which was kind of years later, but I would just be watching as a kid trying to sneak it. Salem's Lot. When
yeah,
the,
that was good.
When the vampire was or whatever they were floating right at the window.
Yeah, man.
He's
Oh,
trying to
hell
get trying to get into a vitamin. He's like, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
man, as a little kid, I'm turning that shit off, going to bed.
Yeah, the only fucking possession one that fucked with me was Exorcist. That
was another one,
You
man.
know, Exorcist.
Yeah.
What about Exorcist 3?
I didn't see 3.
Oh, is that one the Heretic or is
The
that
Heretic. That's the best one in the series. It's better than 1.
That one
Yeah,
scared me.
that's Heretic is got a lot more. I don't know. It gets into a lot more of the whole crazy.
Yeah, it's scary as
yeah,
shit.
Dude,
yeah.
the
It is.
story-
It's got a lot more wild
And-
shit. I don't know. I just
In the movie that scared, I just thought of that I remembered that scared me more than Nightmare. What Nightmare 2 was fucking Ben.
I haven't seen that.
the rat movie.
The
With
rats.
with the big rat.
Yeah,
The rat
man.
movie. Or what about when they were making like the big crocodile? Like someone flushed it down a toilet and then went into a
Yeah,
New
like
York sewer
fuck
and it
was
grew
it
like
called?
5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alligator,
there was a
yeah.
big run of those types of movies
Yeah,
in the
there
late
was.
70s, the mid to late
Piranha.
70s. Oh yeah, Piranha 2, The
What
Spawning.
was the one with the giant
Yeah.
spiders?
Arachnophobia?
Arachnophobia.
No, it's
No,
called
that
Giant
was-
Spiders.
or-
It was called
or
Giant
eight.
Spiders.
Oh, right.
Oh, was
eight-
it? I saw it on TBS or some shit.
or eight,
Yeah,
like,
that's a throwback to the old 50s, like with the ants, the big killer
Yeah.
ants and shit like that.
Yeah.
eight
Them.
legged freaks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
them.
eight-legged
Yeah.
freaks.
Funny.
Yeah,
Dude, I mean,
Yeah.
We're a bunch of pussies.
horror, like as a
I know,
genre.
right?
Bunch of pussies.
Dude, I don't like rats to this day.
You don't like what?
I don't like rats or rodents of any kind.
Dude, I don't like snakes, man. I think it was some movie I saw. I don't
What
even
about
know what
gerbils?
it is. When I was like a little kid, like they cut some dude's belly open and he had a bunch of snakes in his belly.
I don't know what the fuck.
Kind
that
of
is,
weird
but
ass
that
shit
sounds
were you
fucked up.
watching?
Dude, I was like 3 or 4, but I remember that from when I was a little
You
kid.
sure-
Like,
You sure that
Oh,
wasn't?
you for the
yo,
rest of
you-
your life, dude. These moments will scar us, man.
Sam, are you sure that wasn't your parents taking you to church?
Yeah, man, that sounds some, like
He
some
was
kind of
like a snake
fucking,
handling thing.
that sounds like some kind of West Virginia fucking documentary.
Dude,
Fucking-
there's a snake handling church about 15 minutes down the road from me.
I'm
Dude,
not
I used to
surprised.
threaten my dad with that all the time. He's scared to death of snakes, and I told him because we have relatives that go to one of those West Virginia churches. I told him if he dies and he's not in my good graces, I'm gonna bury him with them
Oh shit!
because they put fucking snakes in the coffin.
Is that why you gathered a bunch of those snakes from the Everglades, man?
Yo, I watched so many shows about that on YouTube because it's so interesting. Like how many people are catching these. Catching them's not the problem. Catching them in enough of a number to actually do something about
Like
it
put a
is the
dent in
problem.
them.
Right.
Dude, they're thriving, man. Dude, that's like
Yeah.
fascinating to me.
Yeah, man, like that.
I mean, it
fucking
makes sense that they're thriving, right?
Yeah, it's the same fucking
Ecosystem.
subtropical. It's the same subtropical climate they have
environment.
in Africa
Yeah.
Swampy,
or Asia, fucking Burmese.
Yeah. like Southeast Asia,
Yeah.
just hot and wet.
I can't wait. I told you I'm getting a ball python for my birthday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you coming over?
Yeah. Wow.
No, dude.
Are you getting a baby?
I didn't want to
Are
see
you gonna
pictures of
get a
that thing.
baby one, or are you getting one that's already grown a little bit?
Yeah,
He's just gonna scoop one up from the Everglades, man. It's gonna be big, as big as it is.
shit, nah, man.
You just gotta open your car door and just go, "Hey, come on!" And then like 10 of them will
Oh,
fall in your
sure.
car.
Yeah.
Maybe
Put,
a
put a fucking leash on it.
Hey,
Come on, guys, we got food.
Yo, it's the law that if you're in the Everglades National Park and you see one and you have the means to kill it, that you are supposed to kill it, or you report
let it live in your home.
or you report it straight to the
Man,
rangers.
fuck that shit. I ain't no alligator killer, man. For real, man. That's it, man. It looks like I'm running over my car, and I'm still not doing that.
Yeah.
They're fucking crazy, man.
My ass will pop a tire on one of the big fucking humps on its back, and I'll be stuck there.
Yeah, but they pay you by the foot of the snake.
Oh yeah.
How much
That's
they
my
pay?
alligator hunter coming to AMC.
Jeez, I don't know. It's a
Really
thing.
like that.
I
It is a
watched
thing,
that
though.
show. I'd love to see you do that.
Josh
shit.
is looking to do some moonlighting.
Yeah.
How much they pay? I'll come visit for a while, Nick.
Yeah.
Fucking nice.
Makes
We'll go kill some snakes.
I don't care how much money, but dude, I wouldn't touch a snake. I couldn't do it.
You don't gotta touch it to kill it.
Yeah, dude, I just light it up.
And like one of the shows I was watching, the dude was being so over the top. He's got a cameraman, and it's like you can tell it's just on an iPhone or some shit. And the dude's like, "Look, right up here on the dash, man. I got a Glock 11. If something goes down, man, I'm gonna need you to rescue me. And like, I need you to shoot the snake, but not hit me, brother."
Oh my God.
That's some dumb shit, dude.
It's
Hulk Hogan
fucking-
is moonlighting in Florida now.
Oh my god.
Well, he lives
Well,
right
he
in Tampa,
should. He
bro.
lives in Tampa.
Oh shit!
That
Yeah, he
makes
lives.
perfect
He lives in
sense.
Clearwater.
Oh, is that where Hogan's living at now?
He lives. He lives in Clearwater.
He's been living down there for decades.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That job was
I thought they
What's
lived
wrong,
out in California.
No. What's wrong,
Sorry.
Eddie?
I thought Tampa was in California.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What's wrong?
And you're a school
Dust?
teacher?
I'm just joking.
This is why he teaches English.
Yeah, dude, I'll teach
All right.
geography, you bums.
Look, let's get on to the boys.
The bull.
Okay. The boy.
Man.
Did you
Okay.
get a Eddie?
You're
Have
not
you
pulling out
watched?
your nuts, are you?
Huh?
Yeah, everybody stand
No,
up.
that's later.
No, that's later. We poke those boys out and show the goat.
No,
Hey,
Josh
thanks.
has to show us his detailed balls.
Yeah. Eddie, did you get a chance to watch The Boys trailer on Amazon?
Nope.
No, it's based on. It's Garth Ennis who wrote it, right?
Remember, I got the notes 5 seconds before I was in here. Remember?
Yeah, I know. I do that to everybody. I'm sorry.
No, he's not.
So then I will have to give you a firm no.
Okay.
Hasn't watched it.
Has anybody else watched it?
Yeah.
Yes, I watched it just a second ago. And
I guess I'll be leaving.
No.
It's just a
Good,
trailer,
man.
dude.
you're saying, but if you get a chance, check it out, Eddie. It's
Yep.
it's what it looks like. It's one of those shows. It to me, it reminds me of like if real people got superpowers.
Okay.
That's kind of like how I think the stupidity is how it would really be. Like, you know, like I don't think everyone's like, yeah, how it seems like in like a lot of movies and stuff, they people have powers, they just instantly take to them, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be a hero or I'm gonna be a villain. I think real people would just be like all fucked up, and like if you're poor white trash, you're gonna be poor white trash with superpowers. Yeah, you're gonna. It's like,
Yeah.
Dude, what's the deal with that
Change
Deadpool Snake Eyes crossover on
That's
there, though?
You know?
I don't know, man.
I just
I
think
never
it's
actually
it's
read The
realistic.
Boys. I like what I saw in the trailer, but I've actually never read the book.
Yeah, I've
I'm
never
not
read it
either, but after reading about after seeing the trailer and reading up on it a little bit, I want to read the book. I mean, it's written by Garth Ennis, and I love Preacher. So, you know, I'm really interested to pick that up and check it out because, man, there was some wild stuff in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. It's crazy, man.
It's got a good feel to it. It looks like it'll be better than like what they did with like the Losers on the big screen, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
And it's
Yeah.
got Carl Urban in it. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I like Carl Urban.
true that.
I'll check it out. Why not?
So that's a thing
Carl
that
Urban with
happened.
grenades.
And the last discussion point we had was for news was Persona 5. Rob, you want to talk about this?
Yeah, everybody's been talking about it with Nintendo putting Joker and Smash Brothers, that there would be a link up between the Persona series and the Switch with Nintendo. Persona 5 isn't coming, which is what we originally thought. They were going to do a remaster for the Switch, but they're doing what's more or less an action-adventure RPG. Instead of the turn-based Persona, it's going to be...
You're muted through Hangouts, Eddie.
There you go.
There you go.
Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
It's
Who
gonna
muted
be
me?
I didn't. I promise.
It was Sam.
It got quiet for a second. It was like, I didn't do it. I
I
swear.
didn't do it. No, that was
Wonder
my
if Sam
first
muted
hangout
you on
ever.
accident.
That was my first hangout ever. I muted Dust. Remember that shit, man?
Oh,
Oh, that was funny as shit.
Dust was like, you motherfucker.
and we were broadcasting. Were we broadcasting?
Yes, dude.
So I couldn't like just stop and come back in because then the broadcast would end.
Ugh.
So we were trying to figure it out while we were going on the air. Man, that's old school, man. Like I said, we got a lot of gems in the catalog. A lot of gems.
Oh, God. Yeah, there was some old school shit there.
So,
Oh, God.
Anyway.
so is Persona
Hey,
5...
Dust, did you get your stuff out of the freezer yet?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
All right, cool.
Okay. Oh, look at
Just
you.
wanted to remind you.
Yeah, that's when I was on the bathroom run.
So, Rob,
Gotcha.
is this Persona what people are going to want, or is it a mistake? What's going on?
Persona's never done something like this, or Atlas has never done this with Persona series. There's a lot of hype for it in the Persona community, and I think that's just because when it comes to this franchise, any content they get is fucking raved. They did Persona dance games, and everybody went batshit for them. So this will knock it out of the park.
So
yeah, the Persona series is part of the Shin Megami Tensei series,
Right.
and they are incredibly popular, especially in Japan.
Okay,
Yeah.
like I heard that this game was from the Dynasty Warriors publisher. So is this gonna be like Persona Dynasty Warriors, or what's going on?
No, more like
Fucking Sam.
newer Final Fantasies from what I'm getting. What the hell?
Oh shit.
What do you do?
Showed Russ's penis. We're gonna get banned from YouTube.
We talked
Oh.
about Steve Rush.
Yeah, that's awesome. That
All
motherfucker
right.
looked so good back in the day.
That's a good looking dude.
He was young and strong back then, and not a lot thinner.
All right, guys. You cool on Persona, or is there something else we need to talk about with it?
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be awesome. Let's roll.
Sweet. All right, guys. We had the news that Fans Toys Motormaster is shipping out this week, and people have already gotten it in hand.
Yeah, no, we know.
Huh?
Now
And
let's just
Pinkerton stole paint apps again.
let's start the caveat right now. I know we don't talk toys ever really on the ship,
Okay, man. That's okay.
but we're gonna talk about this one.
He says that about a month after we did this giant fucking 2-week spread of nothing but.
Well,
That's
3
crazy, isn't it?
dude,
Yeah, it was
we milked NYCC, but it was good shows.
yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
That was
Fun
good stuff,
time, dude. We all got into each other. It was great.
Yeah. All right. So with this Motormaster and the lack of paint apps, the backpack being what I'm seeing as the primary complaint. Like,
Is that really the biggest complaint? Is the backpack?
Oh, people are just bitching up a storm about the backpack.
No matter what it was, people are gonna bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's I agree, and I'm
one of the bitchers.
Are you really? You are bitching about it?
Man.
Yeah, man. Like, dude,
Well,
I'm kind of
yeah, but
off the Fans Toys train, man. I've been
No,
kind
I-
of falling off of it, man.
well, I can understand that, but I mean, you don't like. I don't think it looks. It doesn't look the best, but it's not horrendous. I think people are over.
What I'm tired is a company showing us something in there, and of course they say, well, it's a prototype, but you're
Right.
showing us a better product. I can understand you're changing the prototype to make the final release better. That's fine, but when you're making it worse than what you showed us in the prototype, or it's not what you
Okay.
showed us in the
I
prototype
think
like
if
that.
they do that,
That's
they
true.
need to be transparent.
Transparent about it, and Fans
Hey,
Toys not.
Maybe
Well,
the
look
paint
at what
they
they did
used
with
on
the-
it's just transparent.
Yeah, no shit. Because the paint apps on the freaking test shots were way better, and they launched this out. Oh, it's tune accurate now. Bullshit. You're cheaping out on the paint.
The fact that they say
Hey,
that,
I'm a Toon guy, and I would like to have those accents on there.
yeah.
they gotta-
They
I'm a Toon
reportedly
guy.
said they took those accents off to make it more tune accurate, but
Oh, you'll just get the special X version in a year.
Yeah.
Dude, hey,
Yeah.
what about that though, man? What do you guys think about that? That'd be a bummer.
Yeah.
But what they're honestly, what it's really bringing out though is, and Russ has touched on this a little bit.
Whoa.
It's the community itself. It's the everything sucks mentality that seems to be pervasive in this.
Yeah,
community.
And believe me, I made a YouTube channel off of it. Believe me, I know.
Well, here's the thing: is like there's how many people that are in play with this? 3 people, 3 companies are in play with their version.
Yeah,
the X9 XTB,
you got the
and
X9,
I mean,
XCB, and
then
them. So
you got
everybody
all
has
these
their
data.
pony that they're betting on. Everybody has a pony that they're betting on. Everybody has who they want to win because they're the company they're going with. And of course, anything that comes out that's not made by that company is going to be garbage and trash. And
you got it.
Mine is going to be better than yours. You know,
Well,
it's the Starbelly Sneech theory again. You know,
you're seeing the same
right.
names. There's a big group of the same names over and over again that you see. Everything that fucking comes out, no matter who it's done by, is this sucks and this is this.
You know what? And those
that.
are the guys that have the biggest Hasbro collection.
Yeah, probably.
They're the ones that have the $11, $12
aside from
fucking figures.
Deluxe.
No,
those are
Deluxe
the
just
guys
loves
that, you know,
everything.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that spend $7.99 on a clearance chug at their Walmart.
I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of Deluxe, I'm a pretty generally forgiving for a lot of the stuff that these toys do because of what they have to do to get between the modes and shit.
Right.
But fuck, man, I wish I could find the love that he's got for this shit. Oh my god.
It doesn't matter what comes out. He is a true Transformer fan.
Yeah,
He
sure
is,
as fuck.
yeah.
is.
Or he just buys everything so he can make videos. That's all.
Maybe you just need to have some floor time.
Making videos. You know,
A lot of people are going to complain about parts forming if the trailer came in pieces, right? So they said, okay, there's a community out there that doesn't like this. Let's be better than everybody else. Everybody else is doing trailers that come apart. Let's be different and let's put the trailer all inconclusive into one fucking piece.
Yeah,
and then
right
it comes
back.
out and everybody's like, oh shit, he's got a fucking Gordon Gecko cell phone on his back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, and then it's like, you know, okay, so where are all these people that wanted this shit? You know what I mean? There's a handful of them saying, yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
That's awesome, but it doesn't look good to me. I mean, it looks great. The front looks great. And I know you don't fuck, and I'm tired of hearing the same cliches. You don't fucking put your Transformers into me.
I totally agree with you, Dust.
It's getting tiresome. It really is. If you like it, that's awesome. I'm going to tell you I don't like it, and this is why. You like it, tell me why you like it. All right, you go your way, I'm going mine. Enough.
Sure. But at least you're legit in saying that you're having legit gripes. I understand. Like I'm more more responsive to people to listen what they say. If they say, look, here's why I don't like it. Not those people that just say it just sucks.
Well, you know what? Yeah. People got to realize that your opinion isn't a statement.
Right. True.
It's an opinion.
That's true.
And the other half to that too is you do have figures that you like. When you like something, you will fucking flat out say, dude, this is badass and this is why.
Right.
Yep. I don't
These
like
are
the
the same
backpack.
guys.
I don't like the paint. The problem is, but I'm still buying it because I'm a collector and that's what I do.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
How many of
I
us-
didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's all good, man.
Cause like I'll say just like real quick about it is like the 2 gripes that I've seen seem to like I don't have it and if I do get one of these I'm gonna buy the whole set after they've all been out for some time.
Well, the one thing about Fans Toys is you don't know if finally when this set is all out, will this Motor Master still be available?
True.
Yeah, or are they gonna do a box set? Because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get one.
It's Fans Toys. I doubt it.
Yeah, that's
They've not done a Dinobots box set.
I mean, in 2.5, 3 years, when we finally get all these fucking things released, you go trying to find a Motor Master because you passed, and now you got to spend $350 in a Facebook group for a secondhand Motor Master because you cannot find one.
That's the one thing with Fans Toys over like the Zeta sets or the Toy World shit. Like, I mean, it's Toy World
holds
is
your
only as
value.
cheap. Well, yeah. Well, the only reason Toy World Constructor I think hasn't done that is because they keep fucking re-releasing it. Otherwise, you'd have the same issue there. But with this Fans Toys figures, they're out, they're done, and then they go through the fucking roof, and nobody sells them unless it's for a huge premium.
Yep.
Yeah,
they only go back and do the ones that are big hits. They know they're going to make their money on. They'll go back and do a reissue, and they'll probably do only one.
Yeah.
Well, look at what they did with the Dinobots. When have we seen Stomp get reissued? Every other one has been reissued so far, including Grinder, and no Stomp. And that motherfucker's going for big money now.
That's Brammer's favorite app on his phone right now.
Yes.
I mean,
I guess I'm the odd one out. I'm in for the Fans Toys Minosaur.
Awesome,
that's
dude.
that's cool.
I think something that's interesting between this and the Zeta Superion is the comparison of the two backpacks. Everybody's, shitting up a storm about the Menace, fucking Motormaster's backpack, and then like we watched Figure Banging last night, and that fucking thing on the back of Superion can't fucking stay together.
But it's not obnoxiously looking like it's a fucking. It doesn't look like a cell phone charger stuck on the back of a robot.
Dude,
See this?
It doesn't look like
that I got in
somebody
my hand. You know what I mean?
It's not
Yeah.
funny.
It looks like wings, and the wings are just attached. And it's not the fact that it's not staying attached; it's the fact that you got this fucking thing protruding out of the back of the fucking figure.
Dude, to
but
me,
it looks like to me that it would stay together better.
Yeah, it's not about stability. I don't give a fuck if it's the most sturdiest thing in the world. It's just to the eye, it's not appealing to me. But I'm still buying the fucking thing.
Dude, it folded up an entire semi-trailer and put it on the back of the cab.
Yeah. I was
There's
watching
no way
Pay for
to
Life.
make that look good.
Dude, I was watching
Right.
Pay for Life video, and I was getting a panic attack, thinking about the tabs and the putting together and the hurting fingers and trying to line shit up and wanting to throw it across the fucking room. Enough already with this shit. That's 2012 engineering right there.
And see, like, but I kind
Enough
of
with
got
panels and tabs. I'm tired of panels and tabs.
Yeah, I kind of got that feeling last night watching Figure
Sliders.
Banging with the sliders and shit on fucking, fucking what's his face? Can't
Dude,
even remember.
Silverbolt is not as bad as they made it look on Figure Banging.
No, Ace can make the easiest figure look like it's a pain in the ass. That's just Ace.
That Silverbolt's amazing.
Yeah,
It's a
and
good
it
figure.
looks
fun, man.
spot on to.
No, I'm sure it's an awesome figure. I've heard most people rave about it, so I'm sure it's great.
Well, and the thing with the Motormaster is Motormaster never had an entire trailer folded up on his back in any form of fiction. So it's
Well, you never saw what happened to the trailer because they never bothered to animate what happened to the trailer.
I wish they would just be like, bloop.
that's
put it in
because when a fucking truck unhooks from the trailer, it doesn't fold up onto the back of the goddamn cab.
Did they ever? I mean, it's been a while since I watched season 2, but I mean, did they ever show him unhooking from the trailer when he transformed? I don't know.
Nope.
Oh, hell, I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, usually when Prime fucking transformed, you just see his trailer kind of disappear into the background.
Actually, no.
You
Thinking
know?
about it with Motormaster, I think he actually did transform with his trailer becoming the body because the feet are the cab. His feet were the entire cab of the truck, split in two. Yeah. So his entire body was the trailer, but
I don't know.
it
I just
didn't
like.
fold up onto his fucking back.
I just like the way I like the way the completed project looks.
Me too.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, it definitely looks good. I'm just really curious about how they're going to pull it off. And like, I mean, I'm in for the XTB only because I started buying them ready.
Me
The price
too.
point looks good. I like the scale of their bots. I like kind of like the look of how they're going. And
Mhm.
from what we saw of the combined mode, it looks all right. But like I said, if we find out, we don't even know what XTB is doing to combine this. And of course, it's going to be a skeletal system.
They
know,
went
and-
back
and-
to the drawing board with their Menosaur.
Yeah, which sucks
Or-
is with their
Motormaster.
Motormaster, which sucks is because now we got to wait even fucking longer. I just want one to be done
I'm
so I
fine
can
with
say,
waiting longer as long as it's good.
yeah, but you know
Right.
what? It's come to the point in time like I just want to have one in my hand to say, yes, I like this. No, I don't like this. If I don't like
put it in
this,
the
it's
eye
go
and make
sell, and then I jump on the next horse. You know what I mean? As a collector, I just want to. I don't want to have to buy 3 sets just to pick which one I want at the end of it to be all.
No,
done,
I
you know what mean?
totally agree with you. I picked. I'm going with X Trans bots because that's the one that I like aesthetically. I just like the
Right.
look of it better.
Mm-hmm.
It has
Yeah.
the best G1 look to me.
The
That's why I've
G1
got my-
toy look.
Yeah,
That's-
I've got my. Well, yeah, it does. And I've got my transformations, like my IDW set. Now I'm going to get my G1 set.
Yeah, that's a nice set, man. I've always loved that
Yeah.
fucking set, man. That was a solid combiner.
It's going to be that's all I'm going to do with it. And but I will tell you this, I was interested in fan toys at one point though. I was wanting to go down that hole too at one time.
A couple of things. I don't like the translucence on the figure either. It kind of turns me off a
Yeah.
little bit.
Repro labels will fix that shit.
Yeah, I don't want to have to buy a fucking label to fix it. I'm tired of that shit.
Valid point.
But then there's collectors that like that transparent stuff. But if you're gonna make it transparent, then make it clean underneath.
Yeah, not a fucking sad face.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I
It's the
mean-
same way. It's the same way we took. I just got the toy version of the Wheeljack, and that belly button's killing me.
He has a
It
belly
looks
button?
like he has a belly button pierced. I looked on the back for a tramp stamp. I thought it was going to say too legit to shit on his back. There's no tramp stamp because he had an infected belly button. Belly button ring in the front. But yeah, I know. And people tell me that they make a 3D. Somebody makes a 3D printed little cork and you can put.
Did you touch the belly button?
No, I did not touch the belly button.
Just stick some
Does it
caulk
have a
in it, you'll be
smell?
fine.
No, it didn't smell. Didn't get that close.
Oh, okay.
But I did smell the paint on that fucking thing. It was very good. I like the smell of the paint on that.
The only thing that's really surprised me though about this Fans Toys Motormaster is the lack of paint apps because they're known for their paint.
Yeah.
I mean, when I think Fans Toys, the first thing I think of is their paint.
And their test shots had it.
Yeah, and it's not really a lot of detail, and you're dealing with a dark figure like that has a couple of different shades of a little bit of gray, a little bit of black, but there's just not enough really popping off. And this is the Toon guy talking, you know what I mean? But it's really unlike Fans Toys on this. And it just makes me think of did they want to try to get this rushed out so they could be the first guy out with a Motormaster so everybody could change their mind on XTB? This is definitely a troll.
Yeah, it is.
They're trolling XTB. Keith is getting trolled on this one. You're holding out on your Menasor. Well, guess on your Motormaster, guess what? We're going to release ours first. But the thing that got me is it didn't come with the traditional combiner parts, so that they still don't want to give away with what they're doing and how they're doing it. And shout out to Antoine. He posted something on his Third Party Unlimited today, something like how it kind of looks like it boxes up like Zeta style.
Yeah.
So definitely go and check out his his page and see that post.
Pate mentioned that yesterday too. When I watched his review of it.
I think I was watching that at 3:30, like 30 beers in.
Well, looking at their fucking renders for their Menasor, he's gonna have to because they're not getting that chest plate style and everything like that off of that truck.
Yeah, because it's supposed to have both the Studio Wax look and the
That's the thing.
Look.
And let me just get into that. That is one of the main things that I think is really classy for them what they're doing. That they're doing the two different versions.
Yeah, Eric said they Pig showed in his live stream how it works in the combined mode.
Yeah, but you know what? We're doing a live stream here right now. That's the hell with Pig. This is where people should be. You don't come into a Realm of Collectors live stream and say there's another live stream down the block. Come on, man. Be classy.
They'll be promoting those motherfuckers. Come on.
Nobody's promoting us. None of these other guys out of the Cool Table Network at all.
We have to promote us.
What's he doing over there? A figure banging episode? Yeah. Well, we did it first.
True that.
And better. You're funnier.
By the way, Josh, I just watched the G1 the cartoon. By the way, okay, and I watched the Motormaster transform, and it looks like the trailer is his body. The way it looks like it looks like
slides up.
That's what I was saying earlier. Is his feet are the truck, and then the rest of it is the trailer.
Here's one thing, and this is what I tell everybody that complies and Wayne. You're looking at pictures, you're seeing other people in their opinions. You're looking at videos. Buy the thing, judge for yourself, have it in hand, make your decision from there. If you got to sell it and flip it and lose a couple of dollars, you know what? So what? At least you checked it out. And that's one thing about shout out to Greg from Mercy and the type of collector he is. He'll buy shit. And if you don't like it, he's always constantly selling. He's like a taste tester.
The next day from the cafe.
Yep.
Yeah. He does do that a lot.
It's he's a taste tester. And it's good to have people in the community that's like that always buy that shit because then you get the abort or you guys have to buy this or so it's kind of cool that we have those type of buyers and collectors that are in the community and we could feed off of their information.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you said, with the Fans Toys stuff, you have to jump on it right away.
Yeah, and that's the only reason why that I'm going to get it. Is because I know like I said, what if they finally come out and I'm like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever, man. This is dope. And then I'm tired of paying ass over fist for shit.
Yeah.
That's why I got Elagos, even though not Elagos, fucking Quietus, even though I don't like it, I still bought it because I knew, what, a year from now I'm probably gonna dig it or my change, my collecting styles may change, or I may want to do a different type of shelf. And I'll be paying ass over fucking fist for this thing,
Let me ask you: are you guys okay with the fact that maybe they have to sack where, like when you're doing a combiner? you may, in order to make the combined mode better, maybe there are sacrifices that have to be made to the individual bond modes.
Always.
So, and it always happens, right? I mean, if you're able to do it, it's it's a rarity. It never happens, right? But I mean, so is it possible that with this Fans Toys Motormaster, that's kind of what's going down with it, is what they have to do with it, is because they want the combined mode to be better. And I mean, the only thing is you back yourself into a corner, and the combined mode better be damn nice.
Well, here's the thing.
That's what I'm wondering. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, brother. I'm cutting everybody off anyway.
With that Motormaster and the paint apps, I'm almost wondering if they just said fuck the paint apps, because everybody's going to throw this bitch in combined mode. They're never going to see it anyway.
That's possible too. But
that's possible too. But
everybody, their designs are done. Why aren't they being transparent about how it's going to combine? How come they're not coming out and saying, "Hey guys, we know how XTB is going to work," because they're all designers. They all know what the hell they're doing. Everybody knows each other's business. It's like living in an old Italian Brooklyn neighborhood with the old ladies out the windows and sitting on the corner on their little lounge chairs, knowing everybody's business. A bunch of yentas are out there. That's how they all are. These companies. They could easily, if they have a better product and they have a better way to have it combined, and they know they're going to be top dog. How come they're not waving that fucking flag? Like, guys, stop buying XTB. Don't buy DX9. This is what we're doing. This is how it's going to go. This is how it's going to be. Even though they may don't have the test shots done, or maybe they don't, but at least they could show us their designs or animate it and show us how it's actually going to work and how is it going to work as a combiner. Because you know what? That's the one thing as us that we're waiting before anybody pulls the trigger. We want to see how it's going to combine and how it's going to hold up.
That makes me wonder if they've even completely figured that out yet, because they like all those big bots have always come with the combiner pieces and shit like that for every other set.
XTB thought they had it done too, but look what happened. Now they're going. Now they saw what Fans Toys is doing, and they're going back to the market. They're going back to.
I think they went back to the drawing board because of all the outrage over their initial prototype shot that they put out.
I think so too. But Dust could be right. Maybe they did see what Fans Toys is doing. They're like, oh fuck that.
Isn't there another third party add-on that's going to allow you to put either the XTB limbs on the Fans Toys or some shit like that?
I have no idea.
I haven't heard.
Somebody was talking about that in one of the chats.
No. There's a third party. There's a fourth or fifth party 3D printed kit that you could put the limbs from DX9's Bruticus on the Zeta Onslaught.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
So I don't. It's just crazy, but that's my thing. If you're saying you're top dog and you're gonna kick everybody's ass, and you're like, and there's believe me, there's a dude, one of the guys that are on a team is on TFW. They know what the collectors want. That's the one thing about that company. They listen to collectors, but let us know, because you know what? It's only gonna make you guys more money if you show us exactly how this is gonna work. And 90% of the community is like, that's what I want. Yeah. I'm going to save my money and I'm going to buy Fans Toys, and everybody's selling their DX9s and selling their XTBs.
Yep.
So how come they're not coming out and saying that? And that's the one thing I hate about these. If you're done and you think you're the top dog, then show us how top dog you are. Don't let us be surprised. Don't let people waste their money. You want to sell your product, then show us how good your product is.
Yeah.
It's retail 101.
That's something that I think, and this is not a jab against Fans Toys, and I'm not hating on this figure. I think it looks fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay.
Motormaster's an ugly brick anyway.
Yeah, it's your opinion, Josh. It don't matter what you say.
But I think they're just coasting on their reputation these days, because they've built such a stellar reputation in the fandom. They're like, well, we don't have to be so transparent anymore, because they're going to fucking suck our dicks if we.
So they went from a bully to a snob.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Whoa, are you saying that they're like Takara?
Takara's a fucking confused, broken woman.
I'm saying
that they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I'm saying that they're arrogant. I don't hate on them. I don't hate on their products, despite what Eric Burgess says. I own a few of their products, but I'm not a loyalist to them. I'm not going to rush out and buy every one of their products. If I have a hole that needs filled and I like what they put out, I'll get it.
But you know what? I'm sorry. Geet Articulate Figure says they don't need to reveal how it works. It kills the hype. That is why companies do not release test shots, because it kills the hype.
I think he's got that backwards, though.
If you supposedly have the best product out there, right? It's the best thing, and you're the cock of the walk, and you have this name, and everybody's then you show people.
That's like saying a
Show
commercial
us.
drives you away from the product.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of a commercial.
The hype.
Yeah.
What's the hype? We've seen the test shots. We've seen what it looks like. The prototype. We know you're making it. Where's the hype? It's the point. I'm tired of seeing Stunticons. I'm tired of seeing this. I'm tired of, you know what? Release something that you said you were going to release 3 years ago.
True that.
You know?
That does piss me off. I hate when they do that shit.
You know,
God,
there's a rumor
never-
now that their Trailbreaker's never going to happen. You know,
Yeah,
their
and
Blitzwing is not going to happen. But no, they show us Astro Train, which looks like it was done around the same time as Blitzwing was.
You know,
So it's like, what do you?
Yeah, I don't know why you
just,
show off a triple changer when you didn't put out your first one.
I fucking feel like I'm a goat with a carrot in front of my face.
Yeah. Because if you're an
And the carrot's missing paint apps.
If you're a Fans Toys loyalist, which I know there's a lot of people that love, they have such a reputation that there are a lot of people in the fandom that they would just want to do Fans Toys. That's the product they want, right? So when they tell you we're going to do something, other companies are doing that same figure, but you say nope, not getting any of them. I'm waiting for the Fans Toys. But then now you just said they might not be doing the Trailbreaker.
Yeah.
And if you've been waiting for that,
Now look, everybody's scurrying around trying to find the XTB Trailbreaker,
Right.
and it's hard to find.
Yeah,
And that's a great fucking figure too. It really is. I think that was the turning point for X-Transbots.
I think with me is I just been in this game too long, and I've seen all the tricks, and I've been through the silhouette age, and I've been through this, and the fucking the sabotaging, and you know, the companies with different names. I think I'm just getting over it. Like a lot of these guys that are new in this collecting, they're not used to this bullshit. You know, we're veterans.
That's true.
Veterans in this shit,
well,
you know?
we've seen companies start out being called this, and they end up called this, then they're called this. The same fucking people, and it's just
Warbo Generation Toys.
We're at the point now as collectors. It's like be very transparent. Let us know what's going on. You know what I mean? If I respect you as a company and you've been in this game for so long, and 90% of my collection is your product, then you owe it to your buyers and the people that buy your shit to be that company. You know, and stop with the games. Stop with the games, man.
Gita asked in the chat if they want to see if we actually wanted to see all the inner workings of Hasbro, and the answer to that is fucking
Hasbro.
Yes. And
you know what? You see the inner workings? Yeah.
The same.
I was gonna say a big ass waffle.
It's gonna be engineered exactly the fucking same across every figure because they're designing the kids for our toys for kids. This is a whole different ball game we're talking about.
Also, Hasbro, we all know if you've seen one figure, you've seen the rest because it's going to be the same fucking thing over and over again.
Dipped in a different paint bucket.
And of course, this is what happens when we all discuss toys like this, because you have people that are in certain camps that like certain things, and then if you don't like what they like, or you don't say you like the same things they like, they get all. Believe me, I've been there, done that. I used to be that dude too. You know, well, if you don't like this, I ain't fucking with you. You know what I mean? And it's asinine and it's stupid, and it is what you want, and it's your opinion, and that's the best part of this is that we do have options. You know what I mean? We have options as collectors. We have options. You know, you can't say
great.
Yes, is that figure? Does it have better quality? Yes. Is there more die cast? Is the materials better paint? Yeah, but you know what? I kind of like the look of this one. This one suits what I like. Yeah, that's fine.
And for a guy like me, I love to flip my shit back and forth. You know, so I like it when they don't necessarily have to be coated head to toe in paint, because paint chips, paint scratches, just give me a nice finish, I'm fine, but
I mean,
well, and here's the thing, like with these combiners too, we want to know how this shit's going to work because they're staggered releases. You're spreading multiple figures across a long period of time. And especially with shit like this Fans Toys, Fans Toys figure, it's going to come into stock and it's going to be gone. You ain't going to get it. So you can't wait till the combiner is done to see, am I actually going to like this fucking thing or not? You want to know ahead of time because you're into if you buy the first one, you're into this shit. I mean, that's a big $600-$700 investment.
And that's just a lot of money. Yes, true.
And this goes to say, like, Gita says, sounds like a bunch of entitlement to me. No, bro. I got $20,000 behind me here, man. It's not entitlement. I've been in this game. I paid the money. I paid a piper. I put my money up. I put my money up. And as a purchaser, come on, man. Don't even play that with me, man.
Yeah,
that's some
it's
rookie shit right there, man.
entitlement.
That's some rookie
I was
rah-rah.
trying not to address that comment.
No. This is no disrespect either, because this is how we're talking here. We're having discussions.
we're having a discussion.
What's awesome about having a platform like this is that we give our viewers a platform to talk with us at the same time, and it's great. But that's just my feeling.
Yeah, but I don't even get his comment. We need a bunch of entitlement. But because I'm hold on.
As a consumer, I want to,
exactly.
When I buy a car, do I say, "Can I see the test shot?"
Right. Yeah.
No, it's called the tuck and test drive.
Yeah.
See, I think I'm a different kind of collector because like I don't have these issues. Like I wait and I see what comes out, and
Me too.
it's
Me
not
too.
always the last option, that comes out is the best. So, I mean, if there's something that grabs your attention, you need to get it at the time. You can't be fucking around and being like, oh, well, maybe I want the Zeta Bruticus. Let me dip my toe in here. Oh, okay, I got the body. I don't like it so much. Let's try the XTB Bruticus, because you're going to be fucked. You're going to be stuck with a limb.
You got a Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing with there's certain companies we know a little bit of their modus operandi and how they release shit. Like Zeta. What did they do?
Rob wins for the biggest term of the night, by the way.
I know, go ahead, Rob. Nice.
It's gonna be good.
Did he say Motor Master Ronde? What did he say?
Right?
Modus operandi.
we
know their MO. Their MO is fuck Toy World.
Exactly, but they're already establishing the fact that they're going to do some kind of box set with their combiners eventually. They've established it with the Bruticus. They're probably going to do it with Superion. So you can wait a little bit on that Zeta shit, and they're good for re-releasing shit too and putting out multiple runs. So okay, Zeta's doing this next. Let's say Zeta was doing a Menasor now. They announced they're going to do it. You can wait on them guys. With Fans Toys, we know for a fucking fact this shit goes out of stock and they're done.
Yeah.
So
if
they do it. And that's the thing with this Menasor. We know nothing about it except what they showed us with this thing now and the little bit we've seen of the prototypes from the other ones and this render. So are you willing to throw out the money now and hope, or do you sit around and they could alleviate a lot of this questionability by just saying this is how it's going to work.
Yeah, but see to me, as soon as they said, okay, you can go from Studio Ox to Toon, that was my big thing. And I liked how the prototype looked. I really did. Or the render, whatever the fuck it is. It looked good to me. So
it's a proto render.
Yeah, basically. So that's how I made my decision. It was like, okay, if it's not so late that I can't go back and get XTB, I know that by waiting, I'm going to have to spend more money if I wanted to do it, but luckily for me this time, Fans Toys hit. And
were you still trying to look for a cheap transformation stunning on set, Nick?
Not really, no.
Oh, you're right. I didn't know if you were still in on it or not. I was say Jason
Lowry's got one. Yeah, dude, Lowry's selling that shit cheap too.
Yeah, Lowry's trying to load that shit.
$50.
I'll give it to you like $250 or $240, $250.
What did I tell you, Russ?
Fuck you, Nick. Shut up.
What did I tell you?
Stop making fun of my awesome set.
I told him when this fucking transformation shit first came out, I said, Russ, I'll wait until you're ready to sell it for about $250.
Yeah, I ain't selling mine for $250.
As soon as it came out, I told him.
Hey, just wait, Nick. Just wait. He'll get desperate.
No, my
like what I'm talking about with waiting too is like throughout the whole Devastator thing, like you were either if you're gonna go into constructor scale, that's what you had at the time, because the Hasbro was smaller, Generation Toy was smaller, so the Jin Bao, I like the Generation Toy aesthetic more than I like fucking constructor. So I'm getting that, man. I'm getting the Jin Bao Generation Toy one. I already just bought the first piece to it last week.
Dude, Nick, and it's like with this Fans Toys Motor Master, man, it's like the funniest things. Like I see like two things I saw were like there is the I don't remember what group it is. And it's like his bent knee, and they're like, "What do you think about these fucking knee gaps?" And it was like little small.
Those knees are fucking ugly though when you extend them all the way.
Okay,
but
shit like that.
Well, they're fucking Omega Supreme does the same shit.
But
So-
yeah,
I mean, I don't give a shit though. I mean,
most
I can't even look at this because it's
most
it breaks the skull in the knee.
And most of
most
the people
knees
bitching
on
about that shit.
Aren't
Oh,
gonna
go ahead,
buy
Russ.
it.
I was gonna say most knees on Transformers are fucking ugly, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah, but
It's
these
not-
take
I
the
used
cake.
to
I
be
mean,
that guy, man, when I
I
was
saw it.
collecting.
If you take a toy and just like pull it, like
It's
pick
not that bad.
that.
Well, and let's be real. The guys that are gonna display, they're bitching about it, and they're gonna display the Motor Master by himself. Ain't never gonna fucking do more than an ace
Listen,
stands anyway.
You know, I used to
yeah, and
back in
an
the
ace
day.
deck looks fine.
Is this working?
Go ahead.
Here?
Yeah.
Back in
yeah,
the day, I,
it
used to
does.
complain- I just came back from the bathroom, so I used to complain about the elbows. Call them elbows because they just chopped off, and you got
Right.
Yeah, you know, and I used to cry about that. And like, why can't they put something in that connects it and blah blah blah. Now to the point I'm like, man, shit like that don't bug me anymore, man. Just
Yeah.
make it look, you know, it's I'm not I can't be as a collector now, and I can't be that way. I can't. And,
Wow.
everybody- and I'm not being that way with Motor Master. It's just, I mean, you got a fucking brick on its back, and I'm cool
Yeah.
with that. I'm still buying a fucking thing. Relax. I'm
And
still
it's like
buying it,
the
people.
only other thing I saw was like the fact that he folds up into a box and you plug him into the combiner. But I'm like, shit, Zeta does that.
Yeah.
It works.
And that's what that's. I
And it
think that's a
works.
winner. But let's see how
You
they're going to do that.
like the only way to improve that would be to say take that core bot and just go bloop and put them in the box.
Yeah, but I don't know how they're pulling it off when they're telling everybody that that's not going to be the way they're doing their thing.
Oh man, I think that's
Tell us, let us know what's up.
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
that
all I say is
backpack looks bad on the back of it though. I mean, it's really fucking clean.
Yeah,
It's like a perfect rectangle.
yeah.
Yeah, it didn't bother
cleans
me
up
that
for what
much
they did.
either because I see what they did. I mean, they folded the whole goddamn trailer on the back of it.
It kind of,
You know,
it kind
I
of
mean,
reminds me of what-
DX9 Carry does the same thing
Exactly.
essentially, and nobody's ever bitched about that.
And that's
That's
one
what I
of
was
the
about to
reasons
bring
why I
up,
didn't
too.
buy that figure. I was all in on it until I saw that, and I didn't buy it. I wanted Carrie.
Yeah.
Carrie was going to be my Rodimus back before I streamlined my collection and what I wanted. But
right?
when I totally said no when I saw that. But
I
that's
think
just me.
some
That's me. That's me.
Yeah,
I think.
I think some.
I
Go ahead,
think.
sorry.
Do you guys think that the next big fight is going to be with Predaking, with the
Yeah.
Toy World one
Oh,
coming
for
out?
sure. And then Zeta mentioned something about doing it now
Yeah.
too.
And Zeta.
Well, Zeta's announced theirs, and Toy World's announced theirs.
Yeah,
Well,
Oh, that's what we're gonna have another. We're gonna have another Predaking war.
I think so,
Oh
man.
boy, this
Unique
is gonna be
toys.
You know what? I
Predaking
can't
War
figure out what
too.
The only thing is, Unique
well,
Toys already did one, so I doubt they'll come out with it.
What I
Next
can't figure
Transbot's
out
never
though,
Nope.
why the fuck are we getting all the exact same things over and over again? Nobody's touched fucking Computron since like Make Toys did their smaller one. Nobody's doing Defensor. And
Wait a minute, what
and-
about
Make
what about
Toys was the
Generation-
last one.
Generation Toys
These
did one.
companies are a bunch of fucking petty fucks. You got Tom Petty and Petty Ruxpin running these fucking things. Everybody's worried about what everybody is doing. You got Petty Tendergrass out there. You got all these fucking, you know, it's the hatred that they have for each other, and who's better than the other one. And just get over it. Get over it.
No shit, because I mean,
Why
we can
don't
get
you
to-
instead of like we have the Cool Table Network, form the fucking the third party cool engineering network. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get together.
Yeah, and Josh, you talk about Generation Toy doing Defensor, but that's going to be in scale with our Devastator, and that thing is a lot.
Oh, I know,
smaller than
I
what
know.
most people are going.
And
So none of
hell,
this shit
that
scales.
Blades was so poorly received, and it's been a long time since they've even shown any of the other three.
Yeah,
I can't remember where it was, but I heard or read somewhere that Generation Toy might be going belly up. Who knows?
Yeah.
That might not even be completed.
That would be
It
sad because that fucking gorilla figure is one of the best figures last year that nobody talks about.
Gaia?
Yeah.
Gaia?
And aren't they the ones that were supposed to be doing the side swap as a bull? That line, those.
Yeah,
That's
DX9.
Yeah, that's DX9.
I thought it was Generation Toy that was going to do the
Boy.
beast modes.
Boy, the chat got really quiet when we fucking were talking about Motor Master there.
yeah.
Everybody must be over watching a live stream.
Well, the
Probably are.
I know DX9's doing the hot rod.
DX9's doing Hot Rod.
DX9
and,
did Ancestrad, yeah.
and they're
But
doing
Generation
side
Toy
swap.
announced the side swap, I
Oh,
thought.
okay.
There's
Well-
both of them are doing that exact same Dojinshi line.
Yeah. I think it'll be interesting to see because Predaking's my favorite, and I didn't really.
Yeah.
I got the unique toys, but I mean, with what I've been collecting, that doesn't go with anything anymore.
Yeah.
So
And even the old MMC one doesn't hold up anymore with the new way everything goes.
Yeah,
But
everything's too big
in its
now.
time, that shit was dope as fuck. In its time,
It's still a good figure. It's just too small.
things are changed and things moved on.
now,
You
does
don't need crazy vents and sharp fucking things to poke my eye out with.
you've got Feral Rex, right?
I had Feral Rex, yes.
All right, because when Bobby was showing his can't even stand anymore.
I sold mine years ago
Yeah.
and for a very, 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 very good price. Someone I hooked
And
up,
see-
personal member of the realm.
And the reason why I bring that up is because that was one of the heavier combiners back then. What's going to
Yeah.
happen to all these heavy combiners down the road?
Well, that's
I
why.
think that's. Oh,
I'm
go ahead.
sorry. No, you go. Your show.
I think that's where Toy World and Zeta are doing it right with these combiner torsos, this parts forming, because the ratchets that are in those are fucking solid.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you have to exert some real fucking strength to move those legs.
Yeah,
Looking at that Superion, man, it made me want to just open mine up and go ham. Probably tomorrow I'll combine it.
It is awesome.
Every video I've seen of somebody doing that shit, it looks like they're straining to move the fucking legs.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I'm straining to move them.
Damn. But honestly, is that just telling you that this 10 years from now these joints are gonna be just as strong? You don't know. You don't know.
That's true. You don't know because all ratchets wear out.
Yeah. Anything can happen, man. Anything.
Well, that's the thing. If you're posing this shit a lot, eventually you're going to wear it out just like anything else. But for the guys that put it on the shelf, get it into a pose, and leave it there, these things ain't budging.
Well, back in the day, I don't think these companies were thinking about the big game. They were just thinking about getting that shit out, and it looks good, it looks awesome. Like I think these new designers are thinking of the long haul. So,
I think you're right.
I really wish I knew what fucking Fans Toys was gonna do because I would love to back them 100%. I would love to. I love to. But recently, with certain shit, I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting it out.
Well, let me ask you: are you finding it a little? Is everybody finding it a little hard to just go ahead and have that blind faith in Fans Toys anymore? I mean,
I've never had it.
I've never had blind faith in Fans
Toys.
Toys.
There's a lot of people that do have blind faith.
Well, in this third-party game, it's everybody, man.
Yeah.
Like, everybody.
Well, here's my thing with Fans Toys. Fans Toys has always had their engineering has always been questionable as fuck. They've always had great sculpt, great paint, but their engineering has always been trash. So that leaves me
except for
wondering,
on the more basic figures,
right? Like the
Shockwave and the Dinobots.
That's something Jess said on Enter the Realm years ago about how they were killing it with the Dinobots because the Dinobots were really easy transformers. What's going to happen when the transformation gets crazy?
Look at what happened with
And I think we've seen that with some of their with their other releases, like with RC and their Hot Rod and some of the Quietus, or not Quietus. I keep saying Quietus. Elegos transformation. Even the Galvatron transformation was a little fucking suspect.
As much as I love Spotter, that's another one that is just way fucking over engineered. And way too complex.
I love that Make Toys version of Reflector. That thing is great.
I mean,
I have 3 Fans Toys figures, and I like them all. I got Phoenix, I got Sovereign, and I got fucking Cup.
No, I got Cup, and other than looking good, I can't stand him.
Yeah, that's another figure that's over-enginered,
There you go, Dust. Phoenix with no ankle tilt? No.
but for me, that's all I need, man. Like, I needed to sit there and look good on a shelf and hopefully not break down for no reason not being touched.
That's the problem.
Don't you ever transform him and just swoosh him through the house?
No. He sits on my shelf, and then if I feel like grabbing him, I grab him and I look at him in his great robot mode.
Right back on the shelf it goes. I'm the same way. Yeah. And that's what's so crazy about our crazy with our with our communities is just like there's just so many different types of collectors.
Yeah.
We were talking about that on Breaking the Mold this week. Everybody has what they want to do.
That's true.
I'm the guy that pulls my shit down, transforms it, fucks with it, poses it, puts it in pictures, shit like that, and then like I don't
swoosh it around the house.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. See, dude, I've had days with Ian where we've put a blanket down and took like the big fucking city bots and built a huge base and gone to battles and shit.
Dude, I do that too.
See, I'm not
But
a
it's fun.
by myself.
I'm not a Transformer swoosher, but the Star Trek ships, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I am not above a good swooshing.
Well, see, there's no reason to not throw Phoenix into his jet mode and swoosh him because his alt mode is beautiful.
He get lit up by DS9.
Dude, I regularly I leave batteries in Mega Man on my desk just so I can do this.
Yeah, I do that kind of shit too.
Dude, is that Figma Mega Man?
No, this is the True Force Mega Man X.
That's crucial, dude.
Oh, I love this fucking thing. It is.
Yeah, we've
Where
gone
did you
quite
get
a
that?
few shows.
Amazon a long
Crucial.
time ago.
That's the reappearance of Crucial if you're counting episodes.
You keep using this word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Oh man, but I love my
it's
Transformers, but like because I collect other shit, they're not the first toy I grab off the shelf.
Yeah, and that's what's awesome about someone like you is that it's not your first go-to, man. It's yeah, you love it, but it's not your love. Like someone me, that's my bread and butter for me. That's the main thing I go for.
Yeah.
That's the main thing I collect, but like I've got other shit that I'll pull down and fuck with first. But I do mess with my Transformers.
Yeah, so I will be a little bit more defensive, of a Transformer release because that's what I collect. So
yeah. I'll be honest, man,
Rob
like,
pulls down them. You pull down them bad dragons, don't you?
Yes, I do, and my wife loves them.
All right.
Anyway, no, like I have found that like with the Transformers, I don't pull down the big ones like I used to. Like I used to pull down Ultra Magnus and like the MP Ultra Magnus and fuck with him, transform him to transform a bunch of the car bots. Those mini bots though, like Power Glide and X-Trans bots, Cosmos and all that shit, I mess with them all the damn time.
Dude, the mini bots are great. The only one I need now is Brawn. So
dude, my Power Glide has been transformed so many times he has a hard time standing up.
That new one that just
That's
came out, or are
unfortunate.
you talking about the Hasbro one?
Power Glide?
The DX9 Power Glide.
Rick the fucking or whatever.
Yeah.
Rick the Fen.
Richtofen.
Yeah.
The only one I really transform a lot is my Toy World Sea Spray. I fucking love
Oh
that.
yeah, dude, that's the other
He's
one
one of my
I put back and
favorite fucking Transformers, man.
That one-
Wait, Sea Spray's here.
I always try to do that fucking thing, and Anna's like, "No, you need dust, Russ. You can't do it. It's gotta get dust."
I still people don't even know that was me doing the voice on Bobby.
I just love the shit when Bobby calls him up and he does the Sea Spray voice. And,
that's awesome.
Remember one day I was listening to Nerd Rage. She's like, "Hold on, let me dip in my office here," and then he started doing the voice.
It was actually the maintenance closet because I was going through the break room and I picked up the phone call and I was like, all right, hold on a second. Pulled out my keys and jumped in the maintenance closet.
Oh,
That's awesome.
That's cool though. It's a fun transformation though, and I like it's easy.
Which
enough
one is
to
that
fuck
one you
with.
got? What the Toy World
Yeah,
one?
Toy World
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I
that
mean,
Dude, I
one.
love that thing.
I'll tell you what, if XTBs doesn't release, that'll probably be the one I go with.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, I liked the Fans Toys one too, but it just didn't. Even I had to admit, it just didn't feel Sea Spray to me.
Yeah, I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck they were thinking on that one, man. That's
Yeah,
just my personal
I needed-
idea.
Dude, too skinny.
Right.
That short, chunky little fucker.
Too heroic.
They looked at the wrong still from that one episode.
Yeah,
It was the Sea Spray after a month at Planet Fitness.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Rob.
It was the Sea Spray after the Rock weight loss.
Yeah, I was
challenge.
gonna say he joined the Realm of Cold.
It was the bro spray.
He hung out with Gary for 3 months.
Yeah. He lived off of twigs and broccoli and 8 gallons of water a day and nuts and bark.
Oh, and don't forget Bang.
And then went
that's
frolicking
right,
with the deer naked at 5
Yeah,
a.m.
it's at 5 a.m. in the morning.
I want to get the first. I want to get the first Rome sponsorship. I want to be sponsored. This podcast to be sponsored by Bang.
Yeah.
Bang. God. Oh,
You two are probably like 1% of their purchases between
You guys
the
are
two of
making
you.
me want.
Dude,
You're making me want to try it.
we have my entire terminal hooked on this shit. There's 50 drivers at our terminal all drinking the
dude, I'm
goddamn
telling you,
shit.
it's the best shit ever.
I'll stick to my coffee, thank you.
Get you a keto
Yeah.
coffee. You tried one
It's
of those
all right.
yet, Rob?
Nope.
I do like
It is keto coffee. It's in a can. See?
No, they have like a keto coffee. Like
The hell you say? What?
yes, they have like hazelnut, cookies and cream, and mocha.
Damn, dude.
Oh
The
my
cookies
god,
and cream
Rob,
and the
it's so
hazelnut are
divine.
really fucking good, man. I'm telling you. Look at Rob, can't even fucking move.
Oh man,
Where do I find this magical nectar of the gods?
this turned into a
7-Elevens.
total.
Well,
Just-
there's a process involved.
Yeah,
It
this
involves
show just
two
went to
lives.
a whole fucking other weird thing going. So
Hey,
I'm
Russ,
check
it's
show
usually
now.
your fault.
Yeah, I know it is. It's weird. What the fuck?
All
Okay.
right, we're doing some research.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
Here
Well, I think that we pretty much dragged everything out as much as we can. Short show this week for you guys. I think that
It's
we
my
had
fault,
some-
guys.
No, we
No,
started
no.
on time, and we didn't have a heavy news week.
Yeah, it was a short news
So-
week, Dust. There wasn't really much to talk about. That's where we get most of our time from.
Yeah, well, I know if you guys say you don't really talk much toys, it was cool that we talked about the
Yeah,
Modern Master like that.
It was
Well-
something that we wanted to talk about anyways, and it was just fortuitous that you were coming on.
Yeah, and like I said, it's everybody has their opinion, but when you have all these fucking ducks or in the race, you got all these horses in the race. I mean, come on, put your cards on the fucking table already. I
Yeah.
mean, if you're claiming to be the better company with the better design, then fucking show us.
you know,
What are
at
you
this
hiding?
point,
What are you hiding
it's
behind the
funny you
curtain?
say that. At this point, we've been like you said, we've been in the game so long. We've
Yeah.
seen, and they've been in the game long enough too. That come
Yep.
on, you're not hiding from anyone. It's the time for secrecy. That's not even necessary. Put your
Show
shit
us
out
the
there.
documents.
Here's what we're gonna do.
You know what? Stand behind your shit.
Yeah,
Stand
I don't
behind
think
your shit.
I seriously doubt X Transbots is gonna copy you.
Trans Toys is run by the
You know?
lizard people.
Putting fluoride in the water, turning them gay.
Making the Motormasters gay.
Damn frogs.
Oh
All
my
right, guys. Peace, love, and hair grease. This is our sign
Hey,
up for
wait.
this week. What?
You gotta let Dust do his outro, man. 'Cause
Oh,
he
yeah,
didn't do it on
Dust-
the
I did it earlier.
intros.
Dust Mites on Instagram, Eddie Dust Mites on the Facebook group. There you go.
Oh, my bad.
There you go.
Go below
So,
records, blah, 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 blah.
you guys know me. Sam, Josh, Rob, Russ. Get the unbroadcasted link out.
Sure
We're going to
will.
go ahead and go to our closing credits. Thank you guys for watching. Watch the closing credits to learn more about the Cool Table Network. Thank you.
Have
Bye. Yo. Oh, shit.